start playing the goofy ass music.
All right.
Oh, will you promote us, Mike?
Yeah. So last week you guys battled tremendously huge monster, giant Drider, and the Drow Queen, Queen of Era, whose head I believe was cut off, if I'm not mistaken, or
Malik.
Julian, why don't you describe what you did to the head, please?
Oh, that was me.
Oh, was that you?
Yes, right now
Oh.
Malik is holding on to that head by its hair and about to march off to that drow that we've got tied up.
Okay.
Yeah, also, did we already free the human in the cage?
No, we hadn't.
No, that's kind of where we left off.
Still, damn
You
it.
guys found a bunch of loot, and that's sort of like where we stopped. I think did we identify everything? Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
So, unless anyone has any more questions about loot, now who took this sword? Actually, I have a question. Who took the great sword?
I thought I had that listed in party loot, but if somebody wants it, they can have it. I just thought I had it listed in party loot only because I didn't think anybody who wanted to use actually could use that weapon.
What did you write down for that? Everybody knows.
Greatsword +1 Heart of Darkness on crit does an additional 1d8 damage, stealing life force, and the user gains same hit points.
Necrotic damage? Like neck damage?
Yeah, necrotic would make sense, but I didn't know if we settled on. I didn't have any notes on that.
I would say, well, there's no more negative energy, right? So it's just necrotic nowadays.
Yeah, it's necrotic, yeah.
So it would be necrotic.
If you're still in life force, that's necrotic.
Yeah. So that's a weapon anyone can utilize. It's not cursed either, so it was completely identified, and it seems to be safe to use. So I'm just putting that there. Okay, so as you guys are going through the loot, chopping off heads, this woman lies in a cage. She's clad in some traveling gear, and she's got like a cloak around her to keep warm, and it looks like she's sleeping or unconscious. She has not stirred at all since the entire battle took place.
I cast, I do a medicine check, and if need be, cast Cure Wounds.
Make a medicine skill check, please.
Yeah, I'll assist Lawrence on that.
6+.
6+.
Always burn perks roll. 11.
11 total.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
advantage.
Did you roll with
Advantage,
advantage?
thank you for roll with advantage.
How are you administering medicine to her in the cage? Has anyone unlocked it?
Yeah,
Forgot to ask that.
let someone unlock that thing first. I just plain bind the runes, do a healing potion and let her drink it, Usual first aid thing.
Okay.
Advantage, I rolled a 15.
Okay. So if someone get her out of the cage.
Please.
Yeah, we call over favorite.
Favorite is the person I let out of their shackles and do that.
Yeah, Kylantha hears this conversation. She's like, don't be ridiculous. Please free this woman. I sense no evil from her.
Alright, I'll go over and attempt to open the lock.
Alright, make a skill check. Just gonna move Queen of Era over here.
I rolled a 1.
Arcanus is like, Arcanus sighs and says, you guys are doing one day.
Florence explain baseball.
He raises his hand and just blasts it open with the beam of the grenade.
Florence then explain whips out her now famous paper fan and smacks Arcanis with it.
Okay.
Alright.
So Carlanthia says, "Oh dear, let me try it," and she goes over
Mike, I
to
rolled
the
a
corpse
20.
of. Okay, it doesn't do anything.
Blast it open.
It does nothing. She just picks the keys of a Queen of Era and unlocks it.
At that point, Florence does her medicine check with the 15.
Okay. The woman seems, to start coming to, and at first glance, you notice that she is a human, and she has dark hair, very vibrant colored eyes, like a blue color, and she's probably, maybe in her early 30s, and she's got a small scar on her right cheek. It's like a cut, and it looks fairly recent. And she kind of wakes up and starts to speak party. She says, "Oh my gosh, what happened? Who are you people? Thank you for freeing me. But I would know your names, know the names of my saviors. Who leads this party?" No one does.
Florence, the Raven Guard, at your service.
My dear, thank you so much. Were you the one who healed me?
Of course, I'm the only one here who knows how to heal, and probably the sanest one in the bunch.
The sanest? You're not mercenaries, are you?
Leon nods.
I see.
Well, not all of us. We were investigating these round activities when we ran into you and thought you needed aid. But then
Well, for
again,
whatever reason brought you here, I thank you.
And as for what happened, Malik lifts up the head in his hand and says, "This is what happened."
be right back.
The Drow Queen. You slain her. Oh, this is good. Well, I don't know what to say, but thank you. My name is Cassandra. I was once apprenticed to a great sorcerer who was my mentor and teacher for many years now. But I've recently come to know him as a vile villain, a villainous repute. So I ended up in this cage as part of my plotting against him. Will you hear my tale?
So
That
you
was
cut
a
out.
question.
You cut out really bad at the last part. I couldn't understand you.
She said, "Will you hear my tale?"
Oh, please share it with us. I would like to know how you ended up in that cage.
Very well. As I said, my name is Cassandra, and I was under the tutelage of the great sorcerer, Cambio, who was my mentor for many years, and he taught me magic and all sorts of tricks. We come from the east, far, far to the east. I need to know where she's from. Dave, where's that campaign area where your shit's from? The Dale, right?
Dales, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she says she comes from that human. What's the human culture there called? Is that Manthor?
Back.
That's kind of what I have in my mind was first. So she explains she's from Cormanthor. They were advisors to the king, she says. My master, for many years, was the advisor of the Lord of Cormanthor. I was the second noble daughter of a lower house, and I was given to him as a student, as my family wished me to learn magic. My path led me here many years after that, as Cambio sought to expand his reach amongst the nobility. He favored the Lord of Neverwinter, who often visited Cormanthor, Lord Trumont. And she looks at you. She can tell. She says, "I can tell you're familiar with this name.
Yeah,
I would
I'm
know what you
wearing
would have."
just a shield on my arm with a 2-month vigil.
Indeed, yes, you are. Are you of House Trumont then? To whom does your allegiance lie?
We were for the Lord Alliance, and we have heard that name before, and well, before this year's over, I hope we have slid him a second smile.
And we are of like mind. As I was saying, my path led me here not too long ago. For about 2 years now, Cambio has been the chief advisor to Lord Trumont. And that's when things went downhill. You see, he began dabbling in dark magic. Felt good at first to tap into the dark material, the dark plane of magic, but it's not good for the soul. I rejected his teachings after that. Secretly, of course. I feared for my life. I went on as his apprentice and servant girl, performing whatever task he wanted. Then things became darker. These sycophants, if you want to call them that, began arriving at the keep every month or so. These characters are all secretive, you see, and always shrouded in mystery. I was not allowed to interact with them, he said. But one time I stumbled upon a meeting between Cambio and these new arrivals. I saw that they carried these crystal gems, swirling red and black inside. Naturally, as an apprentice mage, I was curious. So I took it upon myself to learn more, and I observed something I probably should not have. Now I took a path that led me here as a result. They summoned the most horrible creatures into the realms from beyond this plane, from the hell even. Creatures of dark intent. Demons, you see. And it was at that point where I knew I had to do something. I could not go home. And if I gave any inkling to my Lord Cambio that I was aware of what was happening, he would have killed me. Because he definitely has changed since then. So, one day, he called upon me, as he normally does, and bid me travel to this location we are at now. I did not know what to expect, but upon arriving here, I saw the most gruesome sight. Dark elven kin, performing rituals of dark magic. Wondered where they were acquiring this magic from. And I know. I tried to keep up my guise at first, but Queen, she saw through my deception and had me imprisoned here and tortured for several days now. And that's where I met you people. Now you know me. You know my story at least. What say you to this?
It's not what we need. You know them well then.
I'd like to think I did. Did you hear that, Dave?
Is
Does he have any fears?
Anything
Whatever it
from-
was you said, I'm sorry you broke up. I missed it.
He has no more fear than any other man that I've ever met. He's strangely confident. However, one thing he does fear is to lose his power. I don't know what good that'll do you. Do you seek to end him? But that is my task now.
Welcome to the back, girl.
I see. Okay.
Then we are one in that cause.
Definitely.
I will aid you where I can. We must travel there soon. I will tell you, the road will be dangerous. We may not go back the way I came. But if they see me, we will surely be destroyed in the traveling, getting to the gate. It's not easy to access. We must use alternative methods. But I do have an idea of. There is a pass in the hills leading towards the mountain peaks, aptly named Tremont Pass. I can lead you to that point, and from there we must discover a way past the centuries which now control the hills and the highways of the Tremont Valley. I will leave when we are ready. Do I have your word, though? That no matter what happens, you won't betray my trust to the Lord? Cambia?
You have our words.
By
was her
Lathander's
name?
light, you have my word.
Kylanthia says, well, this is very touching. My dear, the blessing of elves be with you. She sort of lays her staff on her and casts something upon her. You see the shield of protection sort of surround Cassandra, and it starts to radiate outward, and her hands glow like this blue light. If you're ever at a point where it seems like it's hopeless, just think back to Saloon and call upon the Moon Elves. We will do what we can to aid you. But only do this once. And she hands her this small vial of glowing light, and it sort of radiates in her hand. And she says, the rest of this is Calanthea again. She says, well, my friends, you have done well. And I'm sorry for mistrusting some of you. Will you be going soon?
Shortly, there's some unfinished business to attend to still here.
Such as? Gives you a curious look.
There's still drow left in this area, in this temple.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I don't sense an evil presence here any longer since slaying the queen.
The one we left alive, right?
Who did you leave alive?
There
Did
was
you
one.
kill the queen?
There was one.
Okay, yeah, the one that you tied up. And she says, oh yes, Vivania. True. Well, perhaps you leave that one to me, as I'm in charge of protecting this place. I will see to it that justice is served upon her, and perhaps take her back to my clan. We can gain some knowledge from her and make sure that Drow never infect this place again. Leave that task to me, my friends, as it appears you have a long road ahead of you, and haste must be with you as well.
Well, it does sound reasonable since, You'll be the ones taking care of her.
Uh-huh.
Malik just kind of shoots her a look and throws the head at her feet and says, "So be it, as long as justice is done."
Yes, it will. And she says, if you follow me, I will escort you to the gates. Oh, by the way, I must ask you something before we depart. That symbol of saloon that you acquired from the Guardian above, I would like to have that if I could, because it is the key to this place, and, God forbid you are slain in battle and someone acquires it, they would have free access to re-enter this place, and that would not be allowed by my goddess. So if you would, please hand it to me.
Draconis is the one in possession of that.
Is he?
Yep.
Is he here?
Oh, I'm in the chat channel, but I walked away earlier.
Oh, man.
Where's that dark friend of yours?
Maybe you can influence someone to trade of sorts.
Great.
Wow. She kind of looks over at Cassandra and says, just like rolls her eyes and just like nods and over. Even the heroic drow go thick.
You mean Calantha, or is that who you're addressing?
No. Wait a minute, which one? Malik, Julian. The one that ran off.
Okay. So who are you telling us? Who are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
Talk about Figwith.
You're talking about and to who?
Cassandra.
To Cassandra. Okay.
Hey, gotta go find
She kind of
him.
rolls her eyes and, in sort of confusion. She doesn't really understand who you're referring to. She just met the party, after all.
Yeah,
And he failed to introduce himself as well, so.
yes, definitely.
Well, should find your friend if he has it. I do need it back, after all. Find the be guardian of this place for another 100 years or so. It would probably be good for me to keep close.
Yeah, definitely.
Where did he go? Who knows? 'Cause I was attending to this young woman here when he must have slipped off on us.
I don't like him making a habit of this. He gets himself killed before long.
Rex barks at Julian, and you understand what he means. You're like, yes, I remember the blade trap that he got his hands in.
You remember his smell, don't you, Rex? Yeah, I coined him. Yeah,
So when I left, I just wanted to check back on the prisoners that we freed to make sure that they're all okay and start gathering them up to get them ready to drop.
Rex ran after him. Okay, so everybody, I'll just move everybody over there.
All I was wanting to basically get these guys ready to get on the road because we're going to take them out here when we leave. I was just doing it.
Calanthe says to the party, oh, these poor dudes. I will see to their aid. I will send ravens to people to have them come here at once and assist these poor individuals with getting home. You can leave that task to me, my friends. And Fairith, I know we've been at odds somewhat since our meeting. However, your party has agreed to return the Selûnite symbol, which grants access to this temple. May I have it, please?
Oh, so you're being nice because you want something. And Fairith takes it out and hands it to her. As he's handing it to her, he says, my lady, be careful. Before you take and make those of us that you hate into the monsters, you fear us to be.
One can never be too careful, she says. And she takes it and sort of kind of gives you a even tone look. Not necessarily in disgust or angry, not necessarily happy at you, but just sort of like, you know, neutral, for lack of a better term. Oh, God. And this creature here. Finch, what are you doing? Finch. People. Yes, Finch, you freed them, but what will you do now? Because you can't be running around this place and opening up portals to the Feywild left and right. Finch won't go home. It's home, not here. Yes, it's not here. Well, your friends are leaving, and perhaps there are too many to travel together at this point. What would you take him? He would only create a lot of mess that I will have to clean up daily, I'm sure, if he stays here.
He's a jolly little fellow. That's what we have him. And then always travel away. That will be where we go.
Malik
Go
rubs
it,
his
girl.
chin and says, well, he seems to enjoy it here.
Oh, I'm sure he will enjoy it here if he stays, but I would rather he leave. To be honest, he is disgusting. And I have a lot of things to attend to on a daily basis, and it's usually just me here, so... as you can see, he not be very helpful to have around, but he has some skill. I am sure. As I was saying, he has some skill that may lend aid to you, I think. His magic, of course, being an aid to him, and he seems to like you at least.
Can Coral us to the gnome village?
His magic doesn't have that type of reach. I would have asked him to teleport all these people back home. Yes, please take him with you. Perhaps you'll find a way to get him home one day. Just go get Shiny. Yeah, go. I'll go, girl. And he just sort of crawls up on Julian's shoulder. He's kind of tiny. So Julian, you can add to your inventory Pocket Finch. He can be called upon at will, you know, once per encounter to aid you in battle if you need him to. You can all use him to sort of like help you find things if you need to, but with limited ability to have him teleport through things. He's got to have certain conditions met, like line of sight, or have been there previously, and it has a very limited range, so
Yeah.
it's like a minor teleport thing. You can also leave shitty looking oil all over the place at will.
You.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll feed him one gold shiny sitting on my shoulder, or he like goes
Shiny.
with it.
Shiny. Like that. Okay. So, finally, Kylantha says, I bid you all farewell. And she casts some magic on the party and says, may your wounds be healed in this place. And you see this sort of rapid growth of, like, you know, energy surrounds the area around your feet, and these flowers start sprouting up, and energy surrounds it, and your wounds heal. If you had any existing wounds, you're all healed, and you feel very well rested at this point. And Rex just gives out a long, resounding Oh, he's happy. He feels really good. His tail's wagging a
Yeah.
lot. So, Kylantia bows and says, "Farewell, my friend. If you ever do need refuge and you're in the area, you know what to do. Knock twice. And don't upset the guardian upstairs. I'll let you in." And she sort of steps away at that point and starts attending to these people, healing them and whatnot, one by one, if needed. So, Cassandra sort of comes over. "Oh, that was most interesting. She seems very nice. I'm glad to have met her. I find the elves to be of the most noble sort. And I see that there are some elves amongst you. I don't think I caught everyone's name. I don't think I caught anyone's name, actually. What are your names?" Except for, she knows, what we call the host. She's the only one.
Yeah. Florence introduces. Yeah, she knows Florence.
Yeah, she knows Florence.
I'm Julian. And as I said, welcome to the pack. And as for elves, well, they're just people as we.
You're not one of their kind.
Not all the way, as some people see it.
Oh, I see.
Oh, did you step on your puppy?
Nah, I picked her up. She's got a little, bit of a sore on her belly. She had surgery.
Oh.
She wanted to get up. She was spayed, you know.
This really?
Yeah, not at 9 weeks.
What?
That's,
Yeah.
That sounds about
it's,
normal.
it's
Yeah, 8
cheaper
weeks
to
or
do
so.
it. It's cheaper to do it then too.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of hinders their growth.
She was a rescue, so that's kind of what they. Does it
Oh,
really?
It's mandatory
does.
for rescues most
Mandatory.
Yeah,
Yep.
if you get them fixed
Yeah.
too early, it hinders their growth production.
Because the growth hormones aren't coming in
Yes.
as rapidly. She wanted to get up on my lap. Wants to
Oh,
play.
she wants to pull a house for you.
Yeah.
Keeps hearing me howl as Rex and she gets excited.
Oh, she does. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, so
Malik turns to Cassandra and removes his helmet, bows his head, and says, "I am Malik Firebrand of the Church of Lathander."
yes, you are. And she kind of gives you this look like, you have this mockery look on your face. I've never seen one of your kind before, Brave Knight. I've heard of the dragon type kin, and I have to say I'm a little taken aback by what I'm looking at. No offense,
And
but you
replace-
seem to be a noble type of individual. What led you here? For I have not heard of many of your kind this far east. I'm sorry, west.
replacing his helmet back on his head, and he says to her, the same evil that you are fighting now. It has
Indeed.
spread far and wide, and I am duty bound to fight it and to cut off the source.
Truly. Then I can count on you. Times of great evil, which I'm sure will be ahead of us. If you've seen what I have seen, which something tells me by the look on your face, you've seen some of it. That you know we are in for a fight unlike anything most people would ever dream of encountering. That only the legends speak of. This is what I speak of to you all. We must be vigilant. How about the rest of you? I'm still trying to learn who's who here.
Favorith takes off his hat and does a half bow and introduces himself as Favorith.
Just Favorith. Do not Drow have last names as well?
I doubt it would do any good to know it.
I see. Well, I am Cassandra, the Whitmore clan, for Manthor. I'm at your service. What about this individual? And she points to a horned, swaggering-looking fellow towards the back, twiddling a coin between his fingers.
We tolerate him.
Oh, never mind that
Excuse
goofy
me?
girl. She doesn't know what she's
She
talking about.
glares.
And they say, you can just call me Arcanius.
I will call you Arcanius then, if that is your name.
Yeah.
Tell me, sir, do you dabble in the arcane, as I see your aura is very powerful? Do you
No.
seek power? There's something odd about you. You do not summon demons, do you?
Well, I do not possess that power yet.
Well, once.
Yeah.
Well, I might have done it accidentally before.
Oh no.
Florence just nods.
I mean,
See what I
but,
mean?
you know, they're just all fiends, you know? Just all creatures of another plane. You know, who are we to judge?
Well, I am me to judge, for I have seen their evil and what they can do.
But maybe I could bend them to our will.
I wouldn't dabble like that, my friend. For the power will corrupt did my master, and all those that joined him. And all of Trumont Castle and all of their servants are now corrupted by this evil that taints them.
That's where we differ. Power will not corrupt me. I will corrupt the power.
And she just laughs.
Florence just plain face palms, you know. And just plain looks at Cassandra and says, see what I mean when I say we tolerate him?
I'm starting to understand a little bit, yes. I'm sorry, but I find what you are saying, Master Arcane, to be quite short-sighted.
I
However,
like it short and sweet too.
excuse me?
Yes, I like it to be short and sweet.
She turns to Florence and says, how long have you been tolerating this rudeness from...
Ever since we found him, when he was captured by the Drow himself,
Oh, goofy lady, it was not Drow that captured me. I was deceived by a bunch of hobgoblins. So that's how much your memory knows. Then I freed myself to come to your aid.
oh, and he just kind of like looks over, yeah, like she's playing tips her head and like rolls her eyes, and it's just, yeah, this little.
Yes, you guys were. I heard you guys battling, which caused great diversion for me, and I allowed me to free myself, and then I came to your aid. If you recall.
Yeah, right. Last time I checked, you were trying to look under my skirts.
Don't flatter yourself.
So I'll keep an eye on him too. She winks over at
Please
Florence.
do. Please do.
I have a few tricks up my sleeve for just the occasion, as you've mentioned. If he gets out of line, we'll turn his hands into heavy stones and we'll drag him around. Okay. I feel like I want to get on the move. Do you feel vigoration from the young elf maidens? you
Sure
met?
did. Sure did.
Yes.
That's our way to go.
We do, indeed. And then she says, please allow me, do you have a map that you could lend me for a moment? I will explain a few things if you wish.
So wait,
You
I
do.
had a
That was a
Florence makes
rhetorical
a map
question.
return, make a map appear, and Florence makes a map appear and shows it to her.
I do have an out of character question.
Go ahead, I'm loading up the map.
That spell, that Elven Guardian lit on us, that was equal to like a long rest or something like that? Or was
Basically,
that
a long
just
rest. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
a
we
long.
gain our spell points or spell slots back and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, you're fully rested.
Okay,
In every
perfect.
sense of the word.
Thank you.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
And you're recuperated from any injuries or anything. So she says, "See here," and she points. "We must go around the mountain on whose name I speak of. For True Castle lies in the northern, beyond it, and it's towards the north," she says. "I think we are here," and she points to the Elven ruins, right? At least that's what I thought my map said earlier, which get lost. She said, "About here," and she kind of points there. She points right here. "There's a path leading up into the hills. I could probably get us there within a day or so. It may take 2 days, actually.
Well,
We must travel through the woodland areas. Do this."
I've got a question for the rest of the party. Considering our packs and whatnot are kind of loaded down with things that we've looted, are we going to make a trip to the Gnome Village so that we can offload some of this stuff? Or should we start lightening the load?
And I think the
But
You don't necessarily have to, as far as weight is concerned.
also, Julian says, like, if the question comes up, oh, we can travel without carrying food. I can take care of it.
Well, I mean, we've got some armor, we've got various weapons that may or may not be magical, things we haven't taken time to identify. So I'm just trying to find out, should we start maybe? Because I mean, if we don't care about the weight or how much stuff we're carrying, I can just keep throwing stuff in party loot. But from a logistical standpoint, I thought it might make sense for us to either offload some things or go back to the Gnome Village and sell things and clean up the inventory.
Traveling back to the Gnome Village could take some time for y'all.
Isn't it 2 days? Or
It was a
3 days?
2-day journey, yeah. Because it was through some of the hills. Julian got you there safely, but still 2 days nonetheless. It's through rough country. That's why it takes so long.
Okay.
and I'm assuming, and I hope I remember that Florence's wagon is in the village itself.
Yes,
Yeah.
you guys retrieve the wagon.
Okay, well, we must at least take a few minutes then to identify some of this stuff that you put along the way so we find out if it's even useful to us.
What stuff?
I'll start at the bottom and work my way up. I put little stars next to things that we found and we don't even know if they're magical. There
Okay.
are two drow scimitars, some drow armor.
None of that would be magical.
Okay, there was something that was labeled as a smith's hammer that was hard.
A smith's hammer?
That's what the card labeled it as. That he said just to write it down, and we go.
Do you
through it.
recall where we retrieved it?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I also have it written at the same place. I have an iron crossbow, also with an asterisk next to it.
And yeah, I think both of them were found when you guys rescued Calanthea
Yeah.
in that one chamber. So, so is that what you're doing? Identifying both items before you guys out?
Well, and there's a few other things, but I thought let's clean up the inventory before we move on. And if there's stuff that we need to pass out this year, we can do that now. Just make use of it to move in combat again.
Okay.
Well, there is an upside by going
So-
to the village.
You've been handling them, Faerith, right? You can definitely sense magical aura around both of them, but you would definitely need to understand their full potential.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll take the time to do the identify as a ritual. Right.
hmm So the crossbow, I think, is a +1 crossbow. That's the first thing. It is magical. Okay. It is a. What it does is the bolts that it fires are also armor penetrating. So it ignores a certain percentage of creature's armor class
Oh, shit.
anytime you fire it. So what you do each time you fire it is you roll an additional 1d4 dice to see how much AC it beats. You take off. So whatever you roll on that, you subtract that from the target's AC. It is still required. It still has the loading feature and all that. It's still a slow firing weapon, but it has a certain degree of armor penetration. So
That's
you can
pretty
call it a
powerful.
You can call it a +1 crossbow of armor penetration, but that's the mechanic, the 1d4 mechanic, to determine how much armor it ignores off of a target. So, for someone with lacking dexterity and the ability to find chinks in armor, shoot it straight at a target and have a better chance at killing that target or injuring that target because it can pierce through dense armor. And it's +1 too, so it's a little bit more accurate in general and magical damage.
Would that be something we should maybe give to Florence?
The
She never has time to use a bow.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, it was a thought.
I know exactly who I would give it to if I was min-maxing my way through a campaign. but-
I would give it to Malik.
yeah.
Absolutely. That'd be better than the spears.
Actually, I'm
Maybe.
using hand axes right now, throwing axes.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got hand axes and javelins, don't you?
I sold
You
my
can
javelins.
carry as many things as you want, basically, within reason.
Yeah, I would definitely take the crossbow.
Okay,
Hand
so
axes only have 20-foot range too, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
So
a
th-
+1
this,
crossbow.
Of armor
I'm not-
penetration.
Yeah, I'm not repeating every detail, but yeah, Draconis has got it, right?
yeah.
I got it. I'll put a description in the chat and he can copy that.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah. And the other thing was a hammer, right? Was it one? Did it look one-handed or two-handed? I
looked-
forget.
Look like
I-
a one-hand hammer, I think.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
just
Kinda like
labeled on the
Smith's
card as
hammer.
its hammer. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
it
it's
looked
called.
like
Okay.
Smith's hammer.
a Smith's hammer. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so you reveal the magical aura around this thing, and it can be used as a Smith's hammer. It's a +1 weapon in terms of its ability to do damage in combat. However, it also has a unique ability, and what it can do is anytime something requires an ability check to break something open, this thing allows you to roll with advantage because
Oh.
it has like a shattering feature on objects. So if you're trying to break through a wall, if you're trying to break open some chains, if you're trying to shatter something very dense and hard that would probably be impossible, can be accomplished in theory with this weapon.
That's very
Um,
useful. That's very useful.
yeah.
item.
So it's a tool as well. It can also be used as a smithing tool in general if you have that characteristic in your repertoire. So if someone has like blacksmithing, for example, and knows how to craft their own armor, which is a thing in 5th edition, by the way, you can use it to perform that feat, that task with advantage. We'll just say too, like it'll give you advantage on some of the checks to see if you get quality out of that. It can also be used to craft magical equipment. So if you have smithing and all that, it works well with magical components. That's probably the best way to put it. So.
Can it be used to kind of maybe help repair magical items?
In theory, yeah, but you'll have to have all the other talents,
Okay.
you know, with you know, in your skill set to be able to do. So, now if you did break a magical item, if it got destroyed, so like her shield, for example, if you found some spell components that could be used to restore the magical energy, this smithing hammer could be used to help repair that item easier. So with an advantage on the check to, you know, produce results on that. So call that a +1 hammer of shattering, and all the other traits go along with it.
I'd just say that's the most unique, pretty powerful item you probably give us so far.
I think he has a lot of unique items. Actually.
Yeah, but I mean that's really powerful and unique and cool.
Okay, so the last two things I need to identify are a wand and a scroll. They're both unidentified.
I thought we identified that wand. We gave it to your character when you weren't here. Which wand was it? Because we gave you a wand of I forget what it did. Basically, just it increased your.
It's called Wand of the War Mage, but it increases my spell attack bonus. But no, this was something that was found separate from that I had written after I'd already found that, and we never identified it. Same thing with the scroll.
I don't remember where.
Yeah, I don't keep locations on this stuff. I've just been writing them down and listing whether or not they're identified or not. Honestly, I mean, if you really think it's the same thing, I can just delete the wand and then see what we still find for the scroll.
I'm pretty sure. Well, there's that one wand that was cursed that you guys found way back now. It's a light weapon, Jake.
Okay, so light
That's
crossbow.
Yeah, it's like I think they're only 1d4 damage or something like that.
1d8 for a light crossbow, unless it's a hand crossbow.
No, I was referring to the hammer.
Oh no, I'm talking about the crossbow.
It's not a hand crossbow. It would be a heavy crossbow.
Okay.
Oh, heavy crossbow. That's like a 1d10 or something.
Yep.
It's powerful. Okay, so I guess I'll just give you this one.
Well, like I said, if you think it was something we already found, I'll just delete it off here because I could have made a mistake and left it on here, so that's fine.
Let me see.
Oh, and I have 2 unidentified potions too.
I don't know then. I mean, that's why I thought it was best to just get it over with right away.
Well,
I'm not going to remember.
Yeah, no, I've asked about doing that, but a lot of times what happens is in character we don't have the time to do the identification, so I've been told to just do it later.
That's the group.
Potions you can just do it and memorize.
What's that, Dave?
In potions you could just randomize them, or say it's a healing potion. Okay.
Yeah, you can just have 2 more greater cure wounds, or whatever the second tier is, the 44 plus 4s. Wand. Some of these shits are too powerful. Wands are pretty powerful. If you start collecting a lot of them, it just gives you so much extra stuff. And Florence has a wand of magic missiles, right?
Yeah, she used a whole bunch of it. She used it a lot of times.
Yeah. Remember. I'm gonna give you some powerful.
Mike, yes, you do. You know you do.
I've given you guys too much. Can't even keep up anymore. It's like,
We're overpowered.
pretty much. I'm just gonna start sending hordes of enemies at you.
Do it.
So, say it's a wand of binding. Hold on a second. I have to take a couple screenshots. Okay, does everybody have any other questions? where
There's
you're
just the
going?
one scroll I haven't identified yet.
Shit, I don't know.
Draconis, you sure the hell can't spell my name if that's what you're trying to say. You're a genius. Oh, way off.
Alright, so that's a wand of binding, that's the first F of it. And I'm probably giving you some I shouldn't, but wands break, right? They run out of charges, so
Well,
Yeah.
it says right there, if you use all the charges on a roll of a D1, on a roll of a 1, it crumbles into ash.
yeah. So while holding one, you can use an action to expend some of its charges in case one of the following: hold monster, which costs 5. It has 7 charges, so it's not super powerful. Hold monster costs 5, and hold person costs 2. Assisted escape. While holding wand, you can use your reaction to expend 1 charge and gain advantage on a saving throw you make to avoid being paralyzed or restrained. So it has to be something that's attempting to do that. Or you can expend a charge and gain advantage on any checks you make to escape a grapple. Okay. It's a wand of binding. And we'll just say it's a scroll of, I don't know. That.
Another scroll of lightning bolt.
Sure.
So that way
That's-
maybe he can learn it this time.
You can find a scroll of lightning bolt. That's it. No more loot for the rest of the campaign.
I have one last question, and it's not about a magic item. There was something here that was written as drow armor. What kind of armor is it? Is it chainmail, leather, or what is it?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on who you found it on. You know, like all the scouts and archers are wearing like leather, and the warriors were wearing chain plates on them. It's like unique to the drow, but none of it was like magical per se. Let's just say it's chainmail. Okay, so back to the role playing, because this is an RPG. This game called D&D is an RPG, where we play roles and we're always in character, right? I did not like the sound of that, David.
Sorry.
Sounded very evil. Very evil. Okay, so Cassandra draws on your map and points to this location. Tremont Pass. She says you have to pass through the forest. And she explains that there could be Tremont patrols, and you kind of say, yes, we know there could be, because we've encountered some on the road before. They're quite aggressive too, and somewhat powerful. So she wants to know when you wish to leave. No, it's not a loot slasher. Do you guys wish to depart?
Yes.
I think we're ready.
Let's be on our way.
Alright.
Yeah.
Just gonna do a quick dice roll here. Cool, make a survival check.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to lead us through places where patrols less expected.
Yeah, you're trying to. And you can't be surprised, right?
You can't be.
Yeah. Yeah, I have that ironstone orbiting my head.
Mm.
And your ranger ability too.
That doesn't mean you can always avoid patrols, you know, but...
Yeah. Yeah, but
You
I'm also
can't be set
using
upon.
that I can use my primeval awareness to like get a feeling of where people are and stuff.
Right.
But the roll. Yeah, that's only a 10.
Only a
It
10.
is a 12.
12, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys set out north through the forest. You leave the Elven Ruins behind, and you set out towards the Tremont Path and the way that Cassandra described to you. And you come to like a fork in the road, and well, it's sort of not a road, but a path. And it's more in the forest, and you see that there's two options you can take. One veers a little to the west, but looks like it still remains deep within the forest. And one hugs the mountains closer. It's kind of rougher terrain and it's more difficult to move through. It could take a little bit longer, and it's possible you could encounter some unsavory things. And so, with a roll of a 12, you're not quite sure which is the safest way to go. So you have to choose at this point. Two options. So one through the deep forest, sort of goes around a bit, and one that hugs the path along the mountains, but also with the forest on your west of you.
I say we stay in the forest as long as we can. I just frostbite.
Cassandra sort of just is going along with the flow here. She's like, it's been several days since I traveled here. I don't know which is the best path at this point. Both will probably lead us to our destination. But it is up to the party to decide. What say you all?
Julian, I trust your judgment.
Yeah, I definitely trust Julian here.
Yep, she's a scout and she's in this too, so...
Yeah. On the mountain they can see it for miles. In the forest, if they know we're there, we're all
Oh.
upon them.
Let me kind of re-describe it just in case. Curious. So the mountain, the path you see has a lot of overhanging hills. So it's possible you could find cover under there, but you're not sure what you'll encounter along the way. Could be anything at this point, but it's not definitely in the open. You can find ways to sort of stay somewhat obscured.
Yeah, believe it or
Forest,
not,
same
being,
thing.
yeah, believe it or not, actually being way up high in the mountain, it looks like you could be able to spot people, but people can easily disappear. In reality.
This is a path that runs along the base of like a cliffside, not up into the mountains yet.
Yeah, it's like at the edge of the forest, at the base of the mountain, is what you're saying.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, so would be safe there too.
Yeah. Plus we probably feel more comfortable in the forest. And we like probably take that chance and breathe for a moment, just look around, take in the music of Mother Nature, and if there's something wrong with it, like birds flying out from the trees and stuff like that, I'm using my primeval awareness to have a look if any of my favorite enemies are within 5 miles. That's humanoid and fiends.
Give me one moment here.
Holy bags.
Holy what?
There was a bunch of bags loading in.
I'm not sure it's on this map.
Oh.
I don't think the bags are trees.
No, he means off of one side of the table. There's a whole bunch.
Oh, that. Yeah. Just kind of bear with this map. It's going to be a little different, right? Okay, so let's suggest. Yeah, this stuff lags it a little bit. So I might try to delete some of this off of here. So you're coming up from the south, okay? So you're headed direction like this. So you would start at this end of the map. Cassandra has changed outfits slightly. This is the token I have for her here. Go a little bit smaller on your tokens there. This size here.
So what's the scale for travel on this map?
Scale for travel? I'm not sure what you mean.
Like, how many... When we, measure it out, how far is it?
I don't know. It's the same rule that we've always used. Whatever. Dave knows that, how to figure that out. You mean in terms of movement, right? We'll
Yeah.
figure it out. Don't worry about it yet.
Okay.
Don't break character. Let's just worry about that as we come to it. Okay. So, Julian, you're at the head of the party, right?
Yeah, probably like the head of the group or scouting up the area.
Mhm.
Did my people thing, like did I see any signs of people
How
being
long
around?
does all that last and all?
Basically I was checking, like I concentrate on it and know if there's anyone within 5 miles radius. I'm
What
not
are you-
elaborate.
What can you detect? What can you do?
Then detect noise and fiends. So basically, intelligent, two-legged creatures and extraplanar creatures that are evil.
They're evil. No. You're not detecting
Cool.
anything like that. So.
Yeah, that's me teasers. So I'm sneakily traveling ahead of the group through the forest, and we'll probably like have a signal if there's any like certain bird cry and
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are moving through the forest. Move at your discretion. You come to sort of an area, Julian, where, like, I think the forest turns up ahead, and we should be careful. This could be definitely looks like a place that could, an ambush of some type. Should be on our guard.
yeah. Should I just stealth check that?
Up to you.
heading off the road back to Keys Island. And it is the bonfire, right?
Not really. The canopy's so thick, it's not
Okay.
it's not dark, but it's
Yeah.
definitely very shady here.
Oh my
Like,
god.
I cannot use my cloak, can I?
Your cloak, your pocket.
I found that drow cloak, which is basically a cloak of elephant
Yeah.
of drowning.
Yeah,
just
the
that
lava.
just in the dark sunlight. Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to risk it yet, you would think.
Okay, yes, I'm not having that one. Okay, so that's a 20 with bonus.
20 with your stealth. Okay. You're moving ahead. How far are you moving before you signal your party?
Okay, so moving on to that big tree here, and decide it's probably a good place to like, wait for my friends hiding
Okay.
in the brush and flowers there. Having a look around, listening to the forest, if anything is sneaking about.
Okay. You don't see anything. Sorry. You don't see anything directly ahead. It looks relatively quiet. It's very strange, though.
Is that too quiet? Like bees, no insects?
You hear the occasional animal sounds, but more in the distance, I'd say, like a little bit off, like several clicks off.
Okay. Is it because of us?
Could be. So you don't know.
Yeah, the point I'm getting to basically though is has something changed to like, the hour or so we have been walking through the forest before.
No.
Cool. Yeah, so I probably at that point where I can see down all three paths and wait to meet up with the others before I go for the next leg of scouting.
Okay. What's the rest of the party doing?
I rolled a 19 for stealth, but I don't know if that's going to be very useful.
It depends.
I'm just gonna stick to the edge here and kind of follow Julian the way.
Well, you didn't see. You have no idea where she's at, really. She's so
Following the path.
Yeah, you'd have to head up the path and see if you can find her.
Yeah, the plan is I'm just starting the group at all times pretty much.
Cassandra moves with you. She just kind of says, "Why is everybody waiting behind? Is there a reason for this?"
I just shrug my shoulders and keep on and put a finger to my lips and just keep on walking near the edge of the path, just trying to stay discreet.
Okay.
Sean make stealth checks.
I'm not asking you to. You can make stealth checks. I'll never ask you to make a stealth check again. How's that sound? I'll never tell you when to. That's your choice. No. I'm never gonna tell you. It's up to you to make them. I think I see her right there. Is that you?
Yeah, as soon as they come up,
She's whispering. She's whispering.
they'll like, she's moving a bit, and William's hand appears written downward for them to take cover so we can huddle and down the next leg of the journey.
So,
Yep.
what do you say to them at this point?
Looks like all is quiet.
A bit too quiet.
Yeah, that could be you guys. Not you're making.
Right.
Well, anyway, we have to, we can go down here. Sandra, you know
Yes.
which one will get us there quicker.
Not sure, but I guess this path. Which way are we headed? I can't. I sort of lost track back there. I assume we're headed north still. I would probably continue that way, or east would also be good. Really, I'm not that good at this. I barely found that place on the map before, so your guess is
Yeah, I mean-
mine.
At this point, the where from knowledge of the map the castle should be. That's where we're going. So you don't know
Yeah.
these paths?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with these lands. I must have taken a different way when I traveled south, so I apologize for not recalling, but I was being tortured by the drow, so.
It's alright. You're just a wizard's apprentice after all. No.
I'm so much more than that, my dear, but
Yeah. So, for my feeling of orientation, is the time to turn toward the mountain now, or do we have to continue northward for a bit?
you could probably still go north. If you turn in now, it might lead you closer to the mountains, and then you'll have to continue north, but after that. You might be able to get some more information if you were checking the lay of the land using survival skill.
Yeah, I had this class feature that I cannot get lost, so I always know where I am in the wilderness.
Oh. You know which way you gotta go and which way you gotta turn, but survival has more uses than just knowing direction.
Yeah, like noticing a gentle slope, or having like an idea of which way would be effective.
Sure, yeah, like which way would save you time or whatever.
That's a 20 again. Non-natural.
Yeah, the path towards the east looks like it just kind of continues straight on for a while. You can't see it to the end. But if you had to guess, it would be pretty fast, like maybe a few hours to get to the base of the mountains, and you can continue northbound from there. The path towards the north from here seems to head deeper into the forest. You can't quite tell when it starts to curve around again.
Okay, yeah.
But it's very dark up ahead in the forest.
That's to our advantage. Is it getting so late that we will start looking for a campsite?
No. You probably still have several hours of daylight to go.
Sweet. Okay, yeah, so I turn to the group. Path has served us well so far. I say we stick with it for a while.
Looking down the path, is it how dark is it? Is it like dim light or?
It's just kind of dense. Like, I guess light would be sort of thing, but it's not like the way you describe dim light. It's not like
I can't see. It's so dark.
Yeah, it's just obscured. It's obscured by foliage and trees and everything. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There could kind of be lots of needle-bearing trees, stuff like that.
Yeah,
probably.
the ground ahead seems to be a little like less path-like. Maybe it's the path less traveled, and more overgrowth along the path
Right.
than normal. It's hard to see the path. The path at the east is a little bit clearer. Perhaps it's used more often.
Just give me a moment before we head on. And climb the first lip of the tree down. I'll have a little look out and a primeval red thing again, just to be safe. And
Okay.
ahead of the group as before. Before I vanished into the woods, I turned around and hissed, I was singing that I'm friends. and just go off to.
You said, but its speeds are incredibles, don't you know? No. You should play Florence with one of those weird accents, David.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Like Minnesota accent.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, so you're heading up a tree?
Yeah, I was doing my primeval awareness thing, like looking for signs of humans or demons or aliens and stuff like
You
that.
don't sense fiends. You don't sense any humans within 5 miles now.
Sweet.
I would have told you that either way. It's like you made it at the beginning of the map, so. I mean, this is literally like a couple feet, you know, like not miles from one to the other.
Yeah, it's kind of magical. I'm just trying to fit it into the fiction.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. I have this rain red, and if it works, it's fine. For
Yeah,
me,
you're not
I think that's just
anything like that. Go ahead.
I think for Ian it's kind of the rhythm in which he to check for enemies and stuff. Probably sniffing the air from her old days and things like that.
Okay. So which way are you leading the party?
One straight ahead, like we have kept it for now, and you said one on the other side was like curving back to where we're coming from.
Not back, heads east though.
To the mountain.
Yeah.
Towards the mountain chain.
And we're still like, we have to still travel northeast to get to that mountain pass, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so we'll stick to the thick forest for now. And turn east.
Later.
Another possibility. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. I'm gonna try something here. Give me 1 minute.
We were being watched. So there's 3 deer out there. They were scared of us, but
Who's that?
there's 3 deer on top of one of those rocks.
Yeah, I didn't really play them into this. I'm just using the map, but okay, so you're heading. I got your guys set to push this down. Let's see. Start down this end. Actually, start down the far end here, like towards the end screen, closer to Julian. We'll go that way. Look, everybody's down here. Did everybody make it?
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. We can just play it out. But... So, tra la la la. You guys are still walking through the forest. Is Malik here? Everybody dealing on this long forest journey, complaining and grumbling about the bad food that Julian keeps serving.
Yeah, it's just
Sand.
all over.
Florence just plain fiddles around with her loot and with her heart there, trying just blessing herself out with it. See what tunes you'd make.
Arcanus is just walking along in the back, playing behind everybody, just like looking around nature, just kind of thinking to himself, shooting sticks out of his fingertips, You know, just and laughing. You know, just thinking funny thoughts to himself and chuckling. You know, like discreet thoughts like how it'd be funny to like maybe torture somebody or something like that. You know, just and laughing about it. You know.
Okay. Is everybody aware of your obscene thoughts? You're speaking this out loud?
No, I'm thinking these thoughts to myself. And I'm laughing about them. I'm chuckling in my bedroom.
Because Sandra looks over to Florence and
I'm
she's
just
like,
Yeah.
does he often do this smothering?
Yes, she does. She does. He does. All
I'm
the
just,
time.
like shooting those sparks on my fingers and looking at them and admiring them and stuff like that. You know? Just enjoying myself.
Okay.
In my chaotic little way.
Right.
Malik is kind of walking off to the side near the front, quietly humming a hymn to himself as he's walking, keeping an eye out, looking around, just generally just kind of staying slightly apart from the others in case something happens and we're not all clumped together.
Okay. Alright, so Julian, what are you doing? Scouting ahead?
Yeah. Yeah, still keeping ahead of the others.
So you see something ahead through the tree line. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Puppy dog. Uh-oh.
Perception is 15.
So it looks like you can see something through the trees towards the north, like further down the path. Looks like some type of structure up ahead. You see like the roof of a building sticking above the trees slightly.
Yeah, is it in such a distance the others would be heard seen or fraught? They come closer.
Not really. No.
So,
Unless someone's watching up ahead, but you can't be sure. But your primeval awareness gives you no indication that there's enemies up ahead.
yeah, I'll just chill by the pond.
Yeah, you see this
This
pond
into
too.
the
This isn't natural. You just see that right away. You see some debris floating in the pond, which looks a little strange. Perhaps an old boat was washed up here or something.
I'm sitting there in the bushes, soaking in ashes, greatness and witness, while also just listening to the thing before I move.
Okay, they catch up to you. So what do you do?
Come here, everyone. Looking through the tree back there.
Andrew says, what type of building?
No one seems to be around though. Might be worth checking it out.
Yes. But I will follow your lead, Mr. Range.
Alright.
Is anyone else going to chime in? Guess not.
No.
Give me a few seconds while I'm heading there. And follow along, like always. And I'm getting into the tree line and sneak toward that building.
Okay, so do as you will.
Is that still from before? Or,
Just keep. What did you have earlier?
I had 20 non-natural.
Mm-hmm.
So, up by the pond or, on this side of the room?
Which way do you want to head?
I want to go to, those ruins of the building, we can see through the trees.
Okay, so whichever way you want to go, but I'll tell you when you need to make a new check.
Okay, yeah, which direction is it?
Don't you see it? It's right there. I was describing
Oh, I
it
see it now.
retardedly.
Things
It's
are not... Oh,
graphics there are. Yeah.
yeah, my graphics are a bit wonky, but yeah, I can see it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Graphics file fail.
Yeah,
not my
using those
fault.
Yeah.
underneath into the bushes and that happens. And
Okay.
wait for the others to arrive.
Hang on 1 minute. Yeah, so as you get out there, make a perception check. Your passive perception
Okay.
check.
It's 15.
15. You see that there's tracks around of some large creature. Make an investigation check.
Okay. Nothing about survival for hacking.
No, investigation. If you want to identify what it could be. Actually, you should make a nature check. That would probably be more appropriate here.
Okay. Yeah, that's a bit. So we have a 16 then.
16. Okay. You're pretty sure these tracks belong to some large cat. You're 100% sure of it. There's
Are they
tracks
fresh?
of varying types or varying sizes, all throughout here. The ground is slightly muddied, and it looks like this place has been recently abandoned. It's probably some farm or something like that. You see some dead animals lying. Corpses of animals, I should say, lying around like a dead chicken bones up ahead, perhaps. And looking around closer look, and there's some dried blood from probably this dead animal. Yeah, so you see these tracks just all over the place. This was attacked by something of a cat-like nature.
Well, there's no human around. Probably knows about this. But I'll wait for before I check it out. Can I make it if the blood is still there and these tracks probably are quite fresh still, right?
You would say that they're maybe good days old, you know.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm probably sitting there or kneeling when the others come up, having a look at the tracks and turn my head. Something in here. Big cats. One day, not more.
Are you returning to the party?
No, I told them to follow.
You told them to follow you all the way up there.
Yeah. But I was scouting it, so knew who would run into something. It was anything.
Right.
I'm moving up stealthily with my rod of alertness in my hand.
Okay, what are you doing with it? Is it activating or anything?
No, I just have it in my hand, so I get advantage on wisdom perception checks and stuff like that.
All right.
And it protects.
Hey, Julian, what else you doing?
Okay, any reaction when I tell them about the cats?
Sandra says, "Oh dear, what's happening here?"
Yeah, it looks like someone has a little error, left a little hosting account go expired and all. Never mind.
It makes no sense, woman. Just nature being nature, you know? Animals hunting. Just
Well,
like we all do.
usually, mountain lions and the like don't come this close to farms. Let's have a look around and get out of here before they come back.
Something could have driven it from the mountainside.
Yeah. I don't know they're looking for survivors.
Make a new survival check,
Okay.
or make an investigation check. Actually, a separate one. Or what did you get in the last one? I forget.
Yeah, it's a 1. I don't see footprints.
So, from your previous one, what you can also tell is it looks like something rather like a large creature was apparently dragged up by these cats in a direction towards the road up ahead.
Well, we should not look for survivors, but they took someone.
Or something, you say. Whatever it wasn't a person.
Okay. Let's check out the house. Be quick about it. And yeah, I'm moving toward the farmhouse.
There's not much left. It just seems like it was just destroyed. Whatever came here, like, crashed through the walls and the ceilings, and you see claw marks all up and down the boards and all sorts of stuff like that. Yeah.
Do you get any clues as to what kind of beast this could have been?
A cat, that's as much as you can tell. You sort of can't pinpoint what it is. It's pretty large, whatever it is.
Yeah, and they were moving where we were going to move, right?
Say that again.
You said back to the road and then along.
It looks like the drag marks lead back towards the road.
Okay, yeah, nice. So I have a quick look around if there's anything that looks practical. I'm not one for pleasure. Outside again. Are there any corpses inside?
No human corpses, just bones of animals and stuff, and gore like strewn about.
But no dead people.
No.
Are there like no remains?
This actually
of-
doesn't even look like a farmhouse. It looks
like
more
a
like a barn. Yeah,
Okay,
so
so-
if there's a farmhouse nearby, it's not anywhere within shot.
Okay. Yeah, it's not within 5 miles if there are people there. Yeah, so no place to sleep and stuff like that. Right. Yeah, we have a job to do. Julian stands outside,
Oh,
ready to head on.
by this point, it is dark, and you're starting to wonder if you should camp soon.
Yes, definitely.
Your previous survival check gave you a sign that maybe a storm coming.
Oh,
Oh.
nuts.
Yeah.
Well, we does that bubble of fey rifts protect us from the elements?
I don't know about that. I know it shields you
From
from.
the elements, not from rain.
Yeah, let me double check that spell. I'm not sure.
Well, we could always use the barn for cover.
Yeah, all the dead animals are bound to attract some company though.
Good point.
Yes, so I'll be probably as the others know that, well, we might fail to turn it in here tonight, even though bodies might keep animals apart. And she looked at the sky. There's a storm coming.
The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry regardless of the weather outside.
Oh, that's good. No.
Okay, so it's the super tent.
Yeah, more or less.
So we don't need to worry about that. But
You gotta
we-
stay huddled up real close in it. It's a tiny hut.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius, so
Everybody's gotta hold hands inside of it. Right.
well, the
Basically
radius is
sleeping
out
on
from
top
10
of each
feet in
other.
every direction, so
That's true.
it'd be 20 feet across from where I point to where I cast it.
Yeah, that's a decent size room. Julian doesn't know that. We already used it a few times and didn't have bad with it, and so,
Yeah, you use it underground.
but Beowulf knows.
I assume that someone asked, so I answered yes. It would be safe from the element inside of the sphere.
Okay, and do that too. Nice. I really don't like the idea of spending the night here. I don't really like the idea of being caught out in the dark. Let's have a look around if we find a good place to make camp.
So, are you heading further down the path, or are you kind of sticking to this area?
Well, those other things were like I'm having a look around where we went.
Mm-hmm.
Did they like travel in the same direction as the path?
Yeah,
Or-
pretty much.
Okay,
Along the
but-
path in that direction.
Okay, yeah, we're giving them some time to finish their meal and fuck out of here. Until then, unless they so probably, yeah, somewhere on the other side of the road, so a bit away from the farmhouse. So the other predators in the area will go there first and leave us alone in our little empty town.
Okay, so have the party move to where you're suggesting.
I'm having a hard time grabbing people here.
Well, why don't you just point? Instead.
Just give us some click.
Yeah.
About the high ground back here.
You want to
I
go
don't
all the way
see.
back there?
Yeah.
Alright, so I want to know where everybody he said, because I didn't see it.
He
Oh, that was start of the
yeah. All the way around right here.
Okay. Why doesn't someone just drag a box around them all with the easy way instead of one person at a time? It's kind of dumb. Okay, so that's where you're at, right?
Yeah, like I'll find a place where we don't have to go way too much undergrowth and settle down for the night.
Alright.
If the ground is reasonably dry, or we have current, so it would be good.
Yeah, it's not wet. Not yet, anyway. It's fairly a dry spot there.
Okay. Actually, yeah, I'm probably choosing one of the places where like we won't get wet if it rains a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Or water can at least flow off, stuff like that.
Okay. So, you guys are resting at this. Did you cast a spell? I didn't hear him say it.
When we're ready to rest, I'll cast the spell. It lasts for up to 8 hours.
Yep.
Right. I assume you guys are ready to rest. So-
Yes.
Yep.
I cast it.
Okay. So you all begin, resting for the night. The rain does eventually start to come. Starts to rain pretty hard, but a couple hours pass, and who would be awake after 4 hours?
Favorite.
I probably would.
Holy and
Can
Kelly
you-
would too, right?
Right. Now it's opaque,
no,
right?
I'm a half. I have to sleep.
Ferris would be the only one. Ferris, your spell is an opaque shield, right? Like it creates an opaqueness, right?
From the outside, yes, I can specify which color I like to be, which just to blend in trees and stuff. Okay,
Alright.
like a brown, green, or whatever would blend with the environment. But from the inside, it's completely transparent. We can see out.
Gotcha. Alright. So, you're up at this point, right?
Yes.
So make a, what is your passive perception? I'm not gonna have you make
11.
11. Okay. So you're just kind of keeping watch, right? What else do you do?
Well, no, when I wake up, I wanted to actually try and learn a spell from a scroll.
Alright, so you're distracted reading, basically.
More or less, yeah.
I gotta go to the
I'm
restroom.
trusting
Be
my
right
magic
back.
to keep us safe.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Um. Alright. So, you don't notice anything on your watch while you're reading your book. Time goes by, and 8 hours eventually pass. Party is rested from their travels, at least. And they begin to get up in the morning and, sort of notice that, and Ned. At the end of the 8 hours, the spell's magic fades, and you're all standing in the woods together, holding hands.
Okay. I will have used that lightning bolt roll to finally learn the spell, although I don't have it memorized or prepared this time yet.
Right. No problem. So you have to spend money for that, right?
If it's from a book, yes. If it's from a scroll, we don't because of the energy or the magic.
That's
you
right.
create the-
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Just trying to keep it consistent with what we did before.
Yeah, no worries.
So yeah, you have it learned. So you learned that spell. Congratulations. Yeah, Julian, it's now morning time, and you're starting to with the party now. It's time to get on the road.
Yeah. Also, wake up early. Start making up camp cooking butts. Handing out good berries. Here's your ration for the day. Enjoy.
Have fun. Have fun with your Goodberry. So, do you continue on the path? No. Doing like, what's your thought process? What kind of things are you doing?
Well, we would have to go way back to get to the crossing again, right?
Oh yeah, I mean it's good, you know, half day's travel back with that other crossing was.
Yeah. We can at least scout out the path ahead. Favorith, could you let Falcon fly? Have a look around.
I don't have a phone. I changed that out a while ago. Right now it's a rat.
Okay, so I'll fly and have a look around. You guys follow me and be more careful than yesterday. There's things at the barn. They went down the road.
So moving the party towards the edge of the map, as if you guys were continuing on that direction. I'm assuming you're going that way, right? Seems to be the only.
Yes.
Okay, 20 stealth for him. So if you're moving stealthy, you kind of move at half speed, by the way. So if you guys aren't actively trying to avoid something or like investigate something up ahead, probably not always necessary to roll stealth until the party has decided, okay, let's try and move quietly. So when you're traveling normally along the road, you really can't roll stealth until someone says, hey, maybe we should slow down here.
Yeah.
That's why I'm scouting ahead, because I can. Not only when I'm alone.
Right. Yeah, you can kind of move quiet at a normal pace, right?
Yeah, but I can't fully.
Okay. So, Julian, as you get up there, and as you were traveling back up the road, you notice some new tracks left in the ground. Passively, right? So you're like, oh dear, they came back last time. And it looks like the tracks led across the road back and forth. You see some broken branches and bushes and stuff that are on both sides of the road. Whatever these cats are, they were searching for game or came back to check again for scraps
I'm back.
or whatever. So you're on guard right now. They didn't find the group, but you know what you did notice, that right outside of where the Hutsville was laid, there were flying tracks there that were left in the rain.
Okay, they had caught our scent, basically, right?
Yeah, your scent was caught, probably.
Okay, so yeah, time to move quietly and time to hurry and before they come back. I show the others the tracks. They've been here. They caught our scent. We don't have much time. Let's get out of here.
Okay, heading north, right?
Yeah.
Everybody should still be
Looking
persistent.
for opportunity to turn east, but probably.
Okay. I'm gonna try this map. I'm not sure if we've used it before, but I'll try it. Got some random woodland maps here. There just wasn't enough for me to sort of like save them all as preset maps. Just sort of doing mostly an ad-lib thing here. This is that map we used once. Maybe we didn't. Where are those tokens? So, yeah, it's more like you guys are starting down here.
Oh, my poor formation.
Sorry. I almost had it, but then Rex fell out of bounds or something.
If you
And
shake
it caused them all to squish.
if you shake it at all while it's in your hand, it throws everything together.
I know. Fortunate. I was trying to just slide them over real quick and it too fast. So you're heading north still. You do spot the occasional track along the road, Julian. Now that you know what to look for.
Oh, damn it. And we haven't come across any other usable paths through the forest, I would presume.
True.
Yeah.
It looks like the path veers towards the east up ahead, but hang on, let me just get some. I was going to grab some bits here real quick. You can suggest whatever you're doing now. Just don't move too far in.
Yeah.
Not quite
There's a
right.
statue up there though, isn't it?
Statue? I don't know.
Where that pond, to the other side of the map.
It's oh yes, there is something up ahead. So you make a perception check, active perception check to see if you can tell what's up ahead.
Yeah. Okay, that's a 9, so probably not much.
Hard to see what's up ahead. You see that there is a large rock formation that seems to be above. You're definitely getting closer to the mountains because the path has been slightly curving towards the east the whole time you've been headed north.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, you're starting to see like a lot of mountain rocks here along the path. Well,
Okay, yeah, those provide nice cover for us and for other things.
true. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm probably not even moving close to the road now anymore. Delving through these
So as you're moving up ahead, just behind you, you hear the sound of stones or something on this large rock up here. I'll just kind of point where you think the sound's coming from. There's something that shifted stones up there behind you.
Okay. By the way, my stuff is 25 now. Okay, yeah, I probably stood still for a moment. Can I see anything?
Now that you turn around, you see there's like a silhouette of some type of creature up there,
Okay.
moving amongst these bushes on top of these rocks. You're frozen in place, like a wolf ready to be attacked. Like it's not surprising you, but there's something up there, and you know it. So your party is unaware. You
Yeah.
you're afraid to call out to them.
I'm gonna do that buzz call and like hide as well as I can.
Okay, so you make a bird call. Suddenly, you hear something else. Like, yeah. So you hear another like shifting of something up in those trees. Something crawls through the bushes that looks rather large.
Yeah. And then I start changing my location from where I made the call at. But they're probably gonna come looking.
Okay. So before you even move, don't move.
Yeah.
Just want to show you sort of what you're seeing here. So there's this large animal over here creeping around the corner of this rock. It's kind of prowling around something apparent, heading closer towards you.
Oh, it's a saber-tooth. Okay. Nice, nice.
Well, you don't know that. It's kind of crawling around the trees. It's trying to like stay low to the ground and unseen.
Yeah.
But you caught it. You caught its exact position. You know exactly where it's coming from. You can see it slide from one tree to the other real briefly. Oh, that was further than I wanted.
Is it so that basically impossible to get away?
It hasn't seen you yet, but it's probably smelling you. So, you're not sure what's going on. Suddenly, then you see a second one creep around, and then a third. You're starting to it's like a pack of them or something.
Yeah, as I said,
Alright.
look, I'm starting to slowly change position, but they're moving confidently through the woods. So
Yes. So your stealth check was what?
25. So I'm quite confident as well. Probably like this is what I do.
Mm.
I'm back to my old life, dodging the bigger predators. And yeah, I try to go up it out of the way because this is a confrontation others will need.
Make your adjustment there. So they're starting to, they're like kind of, they haven't jumped on you yet or walked towards you, they're starting to move up ahead.
They're basically heading for the road, right?
Yeah, and smelling around. One is actually standing in the spot that you left where you were still.
Yeah.
And they start gathering around, they smell you now. And they start heading closer and closer again. So it's harder and harder to remain stealthy here where you're at. They're almost on top of you.
Yeah, like I'm basically trying to move away at full movement speed, but they
Okay.
have not the sense, so there's not much I do. It's just try to shorten the time the others will need to come to my aid.
Yeah,
Right.
so, summing it up briefly, is you need to act now or call out because it's going to be on you.
Can Finch just appear in any space? Can he appear behind them and distract them or something like that?
He can do that, yeah, if he can see it. I just gotta double check the distance on his boggles teleport thing, but in theory, yeah, he can.
So let's do it this way. Maybe this is even better. Finch is who?
10 point, I think it says. He can create an invisible and immovable rift within an opening or frame. You can see within 5 feet of it, so he can only do it at 5 feet. Provided the space is no bigger than feet on any side, he can do it in. So he can do it in midair, but he can only do it at 5 feet distance. So, I mean, they're almost within 5 feet of you anyway.
This thing he does though, it's extremely ugly, right? Like if they have
that's the other thing he does. That's called boggle oil. So the boggle excretes non-flammable oil from its pores. The boggle chooses whether the oil is slippery or sticky. So
my thing is basically like while Lynn is sneaking away, we could see Finch just grabbing a little piece out of her pocket and eating it, and just looking at the saber-tooth things who can't see him, and goes stop first and takes a big poop where Lynn was just and then follows her. But the stuff he does there is
That was a dump.
I think if you call on him, it would probably break stealth for you. You have to like grab him out of your bag or wherever he's hiding on you.
Okay.
You know, I don't know. I mean, any whispering to him.
That would be kind of an action, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. But
So-
you're not in combat quite yet. It's just
But I
we're
mean,
playing out a
yeah.
stealth maneuver here.
Yeah, that was like basically something I think that might help against pistols.
It doesn't actually say it smells, I think, but it could. It's just oily. He does stink, though.
Okay, but it covers my smell, right? Like it's
Well, it is
on the
oil.
surface that I'm walking over.
So, are you suggesting you're gonna take Finch out of your bag and like cover yourself in oil?
Ew, 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 ew. Disgusting!
Basically.
I don't know. Do whatever you want to do here. I'm not giving you any more hints.
Okay, I'm moving. I'm
Florence
moving.
just back slowly away.
Using my action to not dodge. What's the faster move? To dash. And I'm moving softly away. Not hindered by difficult
Can you-
terrain.
Can you dash in stealth?
That doesn't say anything with dash.
I think that's gonna break stealth.
Okay,
Even
makes
for you.
sense. So I'm just stealthing away from at about 30 feet per turn, and trying to stay hidden. So
So as you're moving away, how are you moving with your back turned to them? But
no, probably not.
so okay, you don't notice this, but
And the party
They-
is over here and doesn't know what's going on. We just heard the whistle to stop.
right. So as you're moving away, you don't notice this, but cats all pause and look up. They see the party, so they start creeping really low and out towards the road, and you're moving away, right? So move to wherever you had intended right now.
So
You don't see this. You can't act on the metagame that I just gave out. I'm just saying what happened.
Mike, I have a question. Are we
No.
upwind, downwind?
I don't know. It doesn't. It's not. If that's irrelevant.
Well, I was going
Scenario.
to ask you if Rex could pick up their stick.
Rex is probably freaking out. He's been sort of like gritting his teeth. You guys know something's not right because of the way Rex is at.
Yeah, what I did is I set us up so that we heard the noise, so we made like a perimeter so we can see every direction around us, and we keep Rex in the middle so he doesn't go dashing off and cause problems.
So
here,
suddenly, as Helene's moving away, the cats jump out in the road and attack.
as soon as I hit the others, can I do an action since they've seen me yet and I can cross them?
Who? Cats.
I would
Like,
like
you
to
were
have a friend.
you were moving away. Dad.
The others coming.
But you don't know that. That's what I said. You don't notice the fact that they did that. They're jumping as this is happening. As you start moving away, that's when they looked up and they started to move toward the party. So now we roll initiative.
Oh,
As the initiative roll, Florence brings up. Ah, kitty!
Yeah, you see these cats jump out at you guys, and it's like they're right on top of you.
are they large or medium?
They're pretty big. I'll have to tell you the answer to that in a second.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh my god, I am lagging so bad right now.
Really?
Yeah, me too. I'm just like,
My ping did go
fuck's
up to
going on?
91 and 100.
okay, so Julian and who else gets a initiative bonus?
Arcanius,
Go ahead and tell me what you rolled for initiative.
12.
20.
Julian's better. And Arcanius, I rolled better for you, so.
Thank you.
Okay, so Arcanius is first. You see them jump out. What do you do?
Okay, Arcanius
I was
is
like-
first. Well,
I'm like, okay. Do not worry, I can take care of this. He's like, watch this trick. And he bends down and draws a circle on the ground with a pentagram. And he starts speaking in his fiendish tongue. And he casts forth 8 fiends.
What?
Yup.
Wait, I'm sorry. I know you got something like that, but what?
Yes. It's, here's the website.
Is that part of what we're doing?
Yeah, that is what you give me an option to either cast. Yeah.
Oh, is this part of that? That's part of that thing that happened.
Yes.
when
With me, yeah.
they jumped out, did the whole party turn to look at them? Or were we still
Yeah,
in
you
the
all
formation?
see them. You all see them and hear them as they jump out. So
Okay.
you're all in formation. You cannot move when I roll initiative. So
Well,
you would all sort of be looking towards them.
the formation
You know-
I had was that everybody was kind of
Yeah,
looking out.
You know, if he turns around, he has to use his reaction. You know,
Okay.
whole 9 yards. Everything applies.
So everybody.
David, you can still the fucking character in game. I prefer you to say it in a medieval fashion. 9 hells, that's more perfect.
Yeah, the health.
So what is your action again? Canius.
Okay. I'm gonna link you that page that it's on.
So what does it summon?
It summons up to 8 names or drenches.
What are you summoning? Which one?
I think I can only summon one because the other doesn't have it yet in D&D Beyond. So I'm gonna summon 8 drenches.
Okay.
Yes. Summon up to 8 drenches.
Oh my god. Okay. God, it's gonna be weird. Alright, dresses are ugly little bastards.
They're disgusting, yeah. They're ugly, disgusting creatures.
Yeah, they really are. It's just like,
Yeah.
they're really weird looking.
They are.
They're probably small, so I'm gonna shrink these guys down, but where are you summoning them? Hey, where the hell did that go?
I summon them in front of us. And now, just so you know, I draw the circle around myself. And only me, you know this.
This is all in one action?
Well, yeah, I have, well, this is part of the thing. I have to draw a circle around myself. Why I cast this. Because it protects me from the demons.
Right. Is that good enough? Like, for their position? You can position them where you wish, I
That's
guess.
fine. It's perfect.
Look at them. Alright,
Yeah,
so
I'll
8.
use this thing.
Now I'm adding 8, or I'll just say Drash here.
It's just, yeah, they all use this, they all share the same initiative.
Do they share the same hit points? No. So I gotta...
Initiative. No, they share the same initiative. And, and the old Black Magic,
Mm-hmm.
the page that I'm looking at, yeah, that's what it says. So I don't know if this is my second or third time using a fiendish spell like this. So I remember you said at the third time it would be something will happen to me.
That's the second.
Okay.
We're gonna have to do them as separate initiatives.
Okay.
Because there's just so many that I can't do it all as one. So,
Okay, no problem.
so we got 8 dritches on the board.
Yep.
Oh. Alright. Alright, let me change this music up. Okay, yeah, so that's your action now, right?
That's my action. Absolutely.
Alright, there's the music. Play. Probably gonna need to be looped or something. Alright, and let's see who's next. Did I loop the other thing too? No, I didn't. Sorry. I
The
gotta-
initiative? Yeah, we have
Yeah.
the initiative.
You got it? Okay. Ferris next, sorry.
I'm gonna try out this new wand. So I'm gonna point it at Saber-tooth Tiger number 2 and do a hold monster.
Okay. Hey, did you number them for me?
I did.
Okay, because I know I didn't. I was like, did it do it for me, like automatically? Alright, what's casting hold person? Or hold
Yeah, it's
monster?
Saber-tooth. Hold monster. It's looks. I don't think hold person work, but hold monster. It's Saber-tooth Tiger number 2.
Okay. So let me cast, or let me roll. Fend bleed. You roll the 7, it's probably wisdom. And tigers are not that wise, so I only rolled an 8 in your DCs.
Oh,
Failed.
he's held.
Okay. And he gets to save each round, I think. Alright. Excellent. That's it?
I believe that takes care of me.
It's Rex's turn. Lawrence.
Rex will just see giant cats and his canine nature gives what takes over, and he just charges and attacks.
Okay. What happened? That comes down a little.
There we go. Oh well.
Just
He
make it
attacks. He'll attack the Saber-tooth Tiger 1.
Okay.
He make
Is he making a normal attack? What's he doing?
I'm going to say he'll do a distracting strike.
Strike. Which does what exactly?
It will give friends advantage, and I'm assuming that these little imps are friends.
As far as you know. Will they attack uncontrollably? What does it say?
If I told you, the goal would know.
No,
I
what?
looked
Oh,
about the spell, so I don't want to ruin nothing.
I think they go
I
ape shit,
linked it
don't they?
to you. I linked it to you, and
Oh,
your
that's
personal
right.
chat.
Can you promote me?
I don't have time to read all this shit.
Okay.
It's gonna take me too fucking long.
All right. Well, I can tell you in the chat exactly what it does.
Yeah, hold on. Let me hop down. Sorry.
Well, that turned okay, we're finished quite quickly with this encounter into motherfucking battle.
Yup.
That's old black magic.
Copy.
I'm gonna try animal friendship still. If there's, like, if I can get my turn before one or two of them have been attacked, that would be, and they have to fail a save, but still.
It could help.
We would have them for 24 hours.
Oh, hell yeah.
but I can only do it to 2 at the same time. Otherwise, I would have just been okay, friends.
Okay. Sorry. So Rex is casting Distracting Strike, right?
Yeah, he's. I put the thing in the. The first attack was an 8, will probably a miss. Second attack
Yeah.
is a 23, which will be a hit.
Is gonna be, what was the second attack?
23.
23?
Yes.
Wow, you guys are really breaking up now.
Oh yeah, everybody is. Wow.
It hits, David.
It hits. Okay.
Yeah,
5,
hold
6,
on.
7, 8.
Somebody speak.
Hello, hello. 11
Yeah.
points of damage.
And that's against number 1, right?
Yes.
Okay. And he is now distracted?
Yes. The other guys have advantages on any attacks with them.
Okay. Fair enough.
And that would be his
All right.
turn.
That's his turn? Cool. Julian's turn now.
Okay. I come out of the bushes and turn toward Saber-Tooth Tiger 2 and 3.
Okay.
And I go like, you're smarter than this. You don't want that. Come here. And I cast Animal Friendship on the 2 of them.
On the tiger?
Yeah.
Alright.
Does it have an intelligence of 4 or higher?
A 4 or higher?
Yeah.
No, it does not.
Good. So the spell works. That is nice. It's a Wisdom save against
He's got a
DC
wisdom save
13.
too?
It's DC 13. Yeah.
Okay. He rolled a 1.
Nice. The second one?
Wait, how many are you casting?
2.
I casted at level 2, so I can hit 2 of them.
So you're casting also on Tiger 2.
Tiger 2 and 3 probably.
Tiger
yeah.
2 is held. But yeah, I can roll to see what happens with him.
Oh, what's he held with?
Magic.
Hold a monster, basically. He failed anyway, so you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
are they
only if you
charmed?
harm it. Yeah, for 24 hours.
No shit.
Oh shit. Yeah, and I come and step out.
Okay. Interesting.
So my companions can see me. And now I'm all, what the fuck? So I'm petting them both on the head while I pass between them. And then I see all those little demons on the road, and that was not what I expected.
I'm gonna relog in this thing.
Um,
Hold on.
Somebody speak.
What would you like to hear me say?
I just
Rubber
want
baby
to.
ugly bumpers?
Almost everybody's voice chat is bad now again.
Yeah, it's been off and on, man.
Yeah, it sounds super bad.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna try disconnecting again and reconnecting.
Was I being all robot-y?
No, you're actually good for the first time for me.
Nice.
I can
Okay.
understand you. That's why I've been quiet
And-
so long. Haven't really been able to hear people.
I know,
Oh,
it's
this
so
was
bad. I can't hear shit tonight. It's like horrible.
I think it's for everybody because everybody sounds super bad, even for me now.
Yeah, it's Discord. It's no one's fault.
No.
All right, we'll do the best we can tonight. So
Yeah, we'll do the best we can. Should we use in-game chat, maybe? C button.
does that sound any better?
You're not computer voiced as much.
Yeah. We can use game chat.
Okay.
So everybody hop out.
A voice only.
The C is the game chat, right?
Yeah, you
Yes.
hit the C on your keyboard. That's the default for it. Actually, it doesn't sound too bad.
This sounds way better.
Yeah, compared to that shit right now.
It sounded like
Okay.
everybody just totally went computer voice on everybody.
Yeah, it's like
Hello.
crap.
Everybody here?
Yeah,
Yep.
we hear you.
Can you hear me?
Good.
Very good. Yep.
Make sure to
Okay,
hold
then.
down the C long enough to reply.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Yep.
I can.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, Dretch number 6 moves up to attack.
We can hear everybody except Dave.
Vince, do you control these or do I control all of them?
You control all of them.
Which Dave can you hear?
And they're pretty chaotic, just so you know.
Yeah.
this Dretch attacks with a bite attack and hits a crit.
By the way, I use a free action, to like do the petting on the head thing, and then saying to the tigers so my friends can hear it. We're friends now, right? So they won't attack them.
Okay. So the Dretch did his first attack, critically hit, but only hit for a total of 4 damage. Makes a second attack roll and misses. Alright. God. The second Dretch. Where the hell are these fuckers? Attacks this one again. It's gonna miss. 2 misses, I think. Yeah. Wow. Two misses again for Dretch 4. Dretch 7 attacks you, hold. They're going ape shit. What's your AC? That's gonna miss. So there's the second attack holding, you're safe. Florence, it's your turn. All the Dretch basically missed. Florence, did you hear me? David, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm
Okay.
here.
It's your turn.
Okay, so there were 7 attacks. I'm going to use Tasha's Hideous Laughter on Sabertooth Tiger 1 to see if he can it can assist Huilian's little animal handling trick.
I don't know if that spell, does that spell work on animals? I thought they had to have an intelligence high enough to understand it or something. Read me that spell description.
Creature creature of your choice you can see within range. Precedes everything that's hilarious funny. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone. A creature of a intelligence score of 4 or less isn't effective. So pause that. Plan 2. I'm going to try to do. I'm going to do non-lethal shot with a hand crossbow at that thing.
Okay.
Oh, what was that?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Make your attack.
You're breaking up really bad.
Make your
I
attack.
was just gonna ask if anybody else was hearing him break up like that too.
You sound pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm using this in-game thing. Shit, this sucks.
It's 11. The attack was 11, so she missed. Probably missed.
What was the roll?
11. 8 plus 3, 11.
Missed. Yep.
Okay. That would be her turn.
Okay. Dretch number 3 charges up against Malik, trying to bite it. It's gonna miss the first attack. And the second attack gets batted away as well. Alright, Sabertooth Tiger number 1. It's gonna take a big old swat. First attack misses. Then swings around with one of its large claws and tries to rip this thing apart. And it is going to hit it this time. Jeez, okay. Wings 16 damage. Vince, how long do these creatures last?
An hour,
Great.
or until destroyed.
That's how long this is gonna take. An hour. to kill them. That's cool though. Cassandra is standing to the side of her friends here. She says, "Don't worry, my friends. I will dispel these creatures." And so, Vince, what does it say about this spell? Is it dispel magic capable? How
Nope,
does that work?
nope, because I summoned these fiends, and that's all there is to it. And they're here for an hour. As far as I know.
Yeah, well, dispel magic can get rid of a lot of weird shit. Choose any creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using the spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
I don't know if 5th edition has dismissal, but that would probably be the spell
It
to
says
use.
any creature, so she's not going to waste that. Alright. She cast a magic missile. And she does 7 damage to Tiger 1. Malik's turn's next. Sandra
Alright.
does 7 damage to the tiger.
After the first Dretch attacked him, Malik definitely
Am I
blocked
still
it. And
coming through there?
alright, so after the first Dretch attacking him, that was that Dretch number 3, Malik lets out a prayer to light guide me, and his sword begins to glow like the dawn, and he casts a branding smite, and he's gonna attack Dretch 3.
Okay.
Branding smite's an extra 2d6. Alright, so he's over. It's over 20 for the attack, so I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, pretty much anything above. I'll just give you a rough estimate, but anything above like a 12 is going to hit.
Okay, so the first attack is for. If I can not hold down C while I'm trying to look at my page. Alright, first attack
Yeah.
is 12 slashing magical damage and then 4 radiance. Is it alive or dead? Hello?
It's still alive, sorry. I keep having to click on my other screen, sorry.
Alright, second attack is a 16, so that hits. So it's 4 more radiance and 14 slashing magic.
Yeah, you just killed that one. Good job.
And then I'm gonna move up slightly and place myself right in the middle in front of everybody else between the Dretches and them. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Move up to charge them. Alright, the Saber-Tooth Tiger, number 2, does not break the holding spell on him, so that's the end of his turn.
I think if they fail the save once, they don't get any again until we harm them through attacks or the like.
No, they get a save every round. They get to redo a saving throw. Alright, this next stretch 8, is attacking Helene. And the first attack's gonna miss, because what do you got, an armor class of like 21 or something?
Yeah.
Second attack misses you. Alright, it's Saber-Tooth Tiger number 3's turn. Which you're controlling now, you have him charmed, right?
Yeah, for 24 hours or until he is harmed by us.
Okay. Do you got his stat block and all that? He's on D&D Beyond, if you need it. They get a plus 6 to
what's
both
that
their
for me? You
attacks,
were-
they get 2 attacks, they get a bite, and then they get a claw.
Sorry, I didn't get most of that. But I can take control of the Saber-Tooth. I'll call them up.
Yeah, you have to, you charmed them. Did you hear what I said about his attacks? He's got a bite and a claw attack. The bite does... They're all plus 6 to attack, to hit. The bite's a 1d10 plus 5 damage, and the claw is a 2d6 plus 5. Am I still coming through really bad or something?
No, I can hear you good. Or clearly.
You're coming as much as you could with this, going all through Tabletop Simulator.
Draconis, I get what that's saying, but the way the spell reads is it's like any creature doesn't like. I was gonna do it if I could target multiple creatures and dispel them all.
Yeah, no, the way I read that was you'd have to target each creature individually to dispel it.
That's how I would think of it too. Dave, are you good with this tiger?
Well, which tiger?
No, Dave, not David.
Oh, the other Dave. Sorry.
German Dave.
I just got a response back from Discord's tech support. They're suggesting we change server regions. I'm not even sure how to do that.
You mean like regions like US, Asia, Europe, shit like that?
I guess. I mean, that was my understanding.
Well, shit, I have no fucking clue.
Is German Dave still here?
I believe he is, but he's not pushing the C button to talk. He seems to have completely logged off of Discord, period. Like, the
It shows
program,
him on there for me.
it doesn't show him on there for me.
I still see him on there too, and he hasn't crashed out of tabletop, so
Oh, there
I
he
saw-
is. I see him now.
Yeah, sometimes I can hear you guys, but it's coming through really bad right now.
Really? You sound pretty good, and so does everybody else so far through this tabletop.
yeah, let's just try it, and then after this round or whatever, we'll try hopping back on Discord. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Mike, how about you just control the Sabertooth for now? And Helene is just gonna attack the dredges, next to her. I'm gonna put, the results in chat.
No, you charm them, man. You have to control them.
Did you charm Sabretooth Tiger 1?
There, that's all he can do for his stuff right there. That's his actions.
The problem is not so much controlling them, the problem is I don't hear when it's my turn.
All right, let's switch back to Discord.
So is it his turn now?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're hearing you.
Everybody sounds perfect.
Okay, that's 17 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
So bite is 1d10 plus 5. That'll be 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And second attack is going to be a 13 to hit.
Hits.
Wow. And that's 12 points of damage.
It's dead.
Nice. Yeah, and then he just stands there growling, and that's his turn.
Okay. Cool. Alright. Stretch number 5. Charges up to the big cat. Tries to do his bite. And going to miss. The second one I think is going to hit him. Yeah. It's a it's not a bite, but it's a claw. He has claws too. He only does 2d4 with his claws. Four damage against your cat.
Okay. Now, since we're not controlling these dredges, does this count as attacking him?
I would
As
say
us
no.
attacking him?
I would say that he's not seeing you as an enemy.
Cool.
He's seeing
Yeah,
this
I'm
thing as an enemy.
trying to protect his friend too, like... I hope he sees it that way. So 4
Yeah.
damage. Cool.
Yeah. Archimedes, see what you did.
Yeah. Hey, it's called Summoner's Legacy. Okay?
I know. Alright, Dredge 1 attacks Rex. And it's a hit. So,
You.
Rex has pretty low armor. Yeah.
Right.
It is 1d6. He's biting him.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't used your special power.
What special power?
Their stink cloud. Poisonous
Oh.
cloud.
Yeah,
It's
I might not
actually-
get into it right
it's a
now.
poop cloud or something like that. Because they're so disgusting, they have like a poop cloud or something like
Oh
that.
god, I don't even want to know.
No! Oh, please!
That does
TMI! TMI! TMI!
That
If
does
they
ta-
do use it, is it flammable?
It's poison.
It's everywhere though. It's like 10-foot radius of disgusting. I mean, if I started doing that, you know how many dredges? Like we'd have fucking poison everywhere. It'd be just
Yep.
like a fucking. I don't feel like even figuring out the math tonight. I'm done with that. All right, so round 2 starts up. Archimedes.
Well, I thought I would help, but seems like I have no control over these fiends. I could just summon them, but I can't control them. Shit. I was.
Blast the 9 hells.
Because I shoot 2 Eldritch Blast at Saber-tooth Tiger 1.
Okay.
And I try to gain control as a free action. I like tell the dredges, attack the Saber-tooths and not my companions.
Okay. All right.
Okay. First attack is a 12.
Against the tiger.
Yes.
Which one? Number 1.
Number 1.
That hits.
Okay. I lost my D10 in this pile of dice I have. Sorry. 1 second. There it is. For 8 points of damage. And then the
Alright.
second attack is a 16.
Hits. Yep.
For 12 points of damage.
Okay, he's still alive.
He's still alive. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Fairith. Do something big here.
I don't want to waste a fireball on these things.
I don't want to tell you what to do, but I know you have more AoE than that, so.
Well, yeah. I am gonna cast Ice Knife at
Yep.
Dretch number 4.
How many will it hit?
I think it's a 5-foot radius. I'm double checking right now.
I think so.
And 5 feet is what?
Yeah.
2 on this map?
I'm just gonna call it by eyeballing it. I'll say it hits stretch 2, 6, and it'll hit the tiger. That's it.
Okay. So first, I make a ranged attack for 1d10, and then those other one, all of them, including the one that I throw it at, will have
Dex
to make
saves.
Dex saves. Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's funny that you're using that.
That's a 17 to hit.
Yep. That hits him.
And dretches are resistant to cold magic.
Alright, so what is your saving DC?
Well, first he takes 10 points of damage.
Alright.
He's resistant. They're all resistant to cold, fire, and lightning.
Are they?
Yep, and they're immune to poison.
Yeah, he's still dead though. 4 is dead. So
The save DC is 15 for the others.
15. So the second one failed. Stretch 2. Is it the same damage?
No. I'm sorry. I was checking to see if. Okay, he takes 7. I was checking to see if they take any damage at all on a failed save because I couldn't remember, or on a successful save, but no, they don't.
Right. Alright. Cool. So we'll just keep the same damage for the burst damage. So that's actually how we're supposed to be doing it, I think. Second one failed, so this one will take damage. Stretch 6. It just makes this easier.
Yeah, it does. It'll make it a lot faster.
Okay, and then the tiger. Saved.
Okay, so the tiger doesn't take any. Did you save for Dretch too?
Yeah, we already applied damage to him.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so that's good. There's
That's
one
my
dead.
turn.
Mm-hmm. Alright, it's Rex's turn again.
Okay, did the dretch bite him or did the tiger did? Thinking on the dretches.
One of the dretches bit him. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, he's just plain runs back.
He'll take attacks of opportunity.
She'll disengage.
Alright. Okay.
There we go.
Disengaged. Fair enough. Alright, Julian's turn.
Alright. Yeah, dredge 7. Or actually I'm gonna move in between 7 and 5. If I can. And give them both an attack each.
Okay. If you can. Stretch 7. Go ahead.
Does a 13 hit?
Mm-hmm. Hits.
Sweet. Okay. Has this one been wounded already?
No.
And they are fiends, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's 19 points of damage then.
He's dead.
A second attack. 17 to hit.
That hits.
Any wounds on this one?
Which one is it?
5, I think.
Think so, yeah. No.
No.
Nope. Oh, okay. Okay, that's only 17 points.
Okay, he's still alive. Alright. And that's it?
Yep.
Okay. Stretch 6. Gonna attack the tiger. Vince, next time you summon this, you're you're doing this. I'm not doing it again.
Alright.
This is bullshit.
It was
What if I'm playing like 10 other enemies?
No.
So I'm not fucking doing it.
Okay, fine. I'll
I'm just telling you from now on. You need to pick who you attack with it, I guess.
Okay.
I don't care.
Well, that would make sense since when Julian charmed the tigers, you have him running the tigers.
Well,
It's a little different.
I have
It's
no
a little
control over
different.
these.
Yeah, he doesn't. It's like the opposite.
I could
Yeah.
summon them, but I have no control.
Alright, this one missed. Twice. Okay. I know I'm being very anticlimactic, so. Dretch 2. Rolls to attack. It is going to hit Taiga. Bite. Five damage plus or 7 damage to the tiger. Tiger looks bad, and he claws at him. That hits too. Actually, I rolled wrong for the first one, but fuck it. Oh, shit. 2d4. And that's 3 and 2. That's 5 against the tiger. Alright, the tiger's dead. Saber-tooth tiger 1. Bit and clawed to death by Dretches. It's there for. Okay. Dretch 4 is dead. Florence.
Florence will ready a shot from her crossbow at any of the dretches that decide to do something naughty. She's assuming that the saber-toothed tigers, if they're still charmed, they won't be much of a threat. But she does not trust Archneas with these dretches, not one bit.
Well, they have been attacking your. Just gonna hold action.
Oh, they have. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
They just haven't hit anybody.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah, she's gonna do. She's gonna attack Dretch number 5.
All right, go ahead. The crossbow.
On second thought, scratch. She'll use Sacred Flame against them. They need to make a
That's wise.
make a DC 14 dex save.
Okay. Well, plus. You hit him.
Is Sacred Flame radiant or fire?
Radiant.
Awesome.
6 points of radiant.
Total? You rolled 2 dice, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, you have 1 hit point. Dead. Okay, cool. Turn?
That's her turn.
Okay. Cassandra's next, and she casts a, well, let's see here. What cantrips? I'm making this shit up for her tonight. She has, I don't know, some kind of spell. What's a good basic wizard cantrip besides Firebolt? Everything's always elemental.
Oh, right here. Acid Splash. That's area effect too, isn't it? And range.
I think so. Yeah, that sounds good. She'll do an acid splash. She moves up. Says, "Suckers, I'm gonna kill you. Freeze, sucker." So it's a
And
bubble
not
of acid. Target must succeed on deck save. Choose one creature within range or two creatures within 5. So she hits Dretch 1 and 2. They both have to save dex. And we'll say she rolls 2d6 on her damage because she's level 5 at least. Yeah, that's a fail. And that's a fail.
And they have no resistance against acid either.
Right.
That's why I thought that would be the best.
Well, she only rolled 4 damage to both. Okay, Dretch 1. Takes 4. And what's that, Dretch 2? Yep. Alright, whittling them down. Okay. Malik's turn.
Alright,
He
do you want me
type-
to just go off of what I typed, or can...
I'm not reading that. I have too much to do when I'm playing, so...
Okay. Then I'll just roll. I'll go off of... I'll attack Dretch 1.
Okay.
And that is going to be a 16 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Hits.
And I rolled a 2 on one of my dice, so I re-roll that. Alright, so that's going to be 16 slashing magic damage. And
He's dead.
Okay, and 7 radiant. Alright.
Alright. You, like, completely exploded them all over the place. Too.
And then-
Guts went everywhere.
And then Dretch number 2 is getting my second attack.
Right. No problem. Go for that.
Give me a crit. Nope. I got 15 for attack. Does that hit or miss?
Yeah, it hits him.
Alright. And that's going to be a 15 for magic slashing and 8 radiant.
He's dead.
There we go. Get some kills under my belt now.
Yep, you've killed 3 of them. Alright. Turn. Or you still moving out? Is he still moving forward?
Yeah, I'm gonna place myself right between Cassandra and the Dretch. And that'll be my turn.
Alright. Tiger number 2 still held by Feyre's spell. Can't break free. And Saber-tooth Tiger number 3 is charmed, so he gets to go now.
Sweet. Yeah, he'll jump forward and bite and claw at Dretch number 6.
This didn't take as long as I thought it would. They're really weak, those Dretches.
Oh yeah, they are. Well, especially if you don't use your special ability.
Yeah, I'm just not doing it. 10-foot radius of disgusting green gas extends out from the Dretch. The gas spreads everywhere, basically, and its area is lightly obscured. It lasts for a minute. Any creature that starts its turn in the area must succeed on a DC 11 Constitution saving throw, be poisoned. See, we'd all be rolling con saves. Everybody's all, like, packed in here.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, that would be fucking awesome. That was the point of it.
I know. Well, I'll let you control him next time you do this shit. So
Okay, so first attack is a 9 to hit, second attack is a 16
the 16 will hit him.
for 14 damage.
He's dead. All the dresses are gone. And you have 2 charmed cats for 24 hours, I guess.
Yeah, which is freaking nice.
Yeah.
Wait, hold lasts for 24 hours?
No, he's got them charmed. He's got animal friendship going. So it's basically a charm against animals. He can control these things.
For 24 hours?
Apparently so.
It's
Yeah,
at
Like,
level
I think
2.
I cannot really control.
Not even a druid could do that.
Yeah, it's not like you can use an action to make them do this or that. But yeah, animal friendship is a level 1 spell.
They basically fight and defend you, is what they do.
Yeah, you're like their friend now.
Yeah, they'll follow you around.
Yeah, which is quite cool. I'll have to send them away before the spell is over.
That's probably wise, but perhaps now that combat is over, and the
Or I just
hold
recast it.
eventually fail.
Yeah, you could
What
just
about
keep
the-
it going.
What about the one that's held?
Yeah.
I'm
Is he
playing that
charmed
older
or no?
music there. Dark music up top, Jake. Now that
Okay.
we're out of combustion. Oh God, Cassandra says, what in the 9 hells happened there? She says, Julian, you ran off into the bushes and then these cats jumped out of nowhere and then all these demons spawned. What was that? Is
Did you
someone in
guys
your
hear me
party
call?
fooling with dark magic?
Yeah, what
Florence
was that?
starts takes out her paper fan and starts rapping Arcnenus and continues to rap him for about 30 minutes. Idiot, 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 idiot.
Anyways,
You just let her whack you like that?
her fan rips on my horns and she loses it. And she's just sitting there throwing a fit like a fissy woman. But anyways, no, honestly, I didn't know what would happen. I just, I just, one of my newfound abilities, and I thought it would help and distract these lines. Maybe we could escape or something, but I didn't realize I wouldn't be able to possess any control over these fiends.
Sandra jumps in. She says, "It is as I said earlier. Don't you recall?" She said, "You cannot control magic like this.
But
Unless you are a
controlled that-
supreme caster. Only a
Well, I-
master summoner can control creatures from the abyss like that."
Well, I was able to control the imp that I could summon, but this was something different. I thought I'd try. I mean, since there was like 3 of them, and maybe it'd help, but I didn't expect me not to be able to have no control over such fiends. I mean, they just ran rampant and attacked anything that wasn't a fiend themselves.
Well, they certainly did that. You should be more careful next time.
Well, we got lucky they didn't use everything to their full ability. We're fortunate for that.
How do you know what they do? See, that's my point. You have no idea what these creatures are capable of. They could turn and kill any of us in an instant.
Well, except for me, I think as long as I stand in the circle, I'm safe.
What about the rest of us?
I don't know. I mean, something just told me to draw a circle. This inside voice in
Look,
my head.
I
know?
know I'm new here and just met you all, and again, I thank you for the rescue, but if he continues to do this, we could all die, and there's too much at stake here. I'm telling you, this is very dire, and we have to be very serious here. If you are to travel together with me, I need your trust. I don't know if I can trust those of you who dabble in such risky magics. What say the rest of you to this?
Pointing
Yeah.
my great sword, still glowing with divine energy at Arcanius, I say, what in the 9 hells were you thinking? You thought you could control them?
My intentions were good. I had no evil or chaotic intentions. I was trying to help the group. If you heard me from the beginning, I was like, "Oh, don't worry, I got this." And I used one of my special newfound abilities. I didn't know what it'd do. I had no intention of hurting anybody, but it's what happened. I didn't know I wasn't able to have any control over them. Of course not. It's my first time using it.
Slamming his sword into the ground, Malik just looks at you and says flatly, "If you continue down this path, it will lead to death, ours or yours." And haughtily, just angrily storms off to the front of the group.
Someone else say something constructive like Jake just did.
Yes, right. Florence just plain follows her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Julian, who has been kneeling down toward the dying or dead Sabretooth one, just turns her head toward Arcanius and says, "Arcanius, next time those inner voices tell you to do some crazy shit, don't listen to them."
I just couldn't help it. It was just my fiendish voices, and it was like my
Fiendish voice? What do you mean voices? He hears things in his mind that aren't there.
Well, I do hear these
Are
fiendish voices.
You're a
but-
warlock, aren't you? Do you realize who you've been traveling with, companions? He has a pact with a fiendish devil or an evil god or something. That's where he gains his power from. I see that he is untrained. That's the only explanation I can come up with. Certainly, and she turns to Faerith. Certainly you know this, Faerith.
I'm of the opinion he shouldn't be playing with forces he doesn't understand. Leave the casting to those of us more qualified.
Exactly. And first of all, I'm just saying this because, well, as I said, there's so much at stake here. If you're going to cast risky magic, and only do so if we really need the help.
Many times
No.
my abilities
what-
have saved the group and protected
Yes.
it and done much damage on the battlefield.
I'm sure you have many
And
talents.
I don't have to summon my magic or the arcane such as our wizard tries to do.
You
Mine
do
just
tap
comes
into the
naturally.
arcane, so it does. Go ahead.
Mine just comes naturally and flows through me naturally. I don't even have to try. And it's
Well-
very destructive.
Arcanius, water also flows through you, but you choose the moment you piss. So get a grip.
Epic! Epic, man! Give that man inspiration because of that.
Okay. Sure, inspiration. You have inspiration now.
For
So-
that line.
Sandra says, my advice would be, make sure you know what the spell does before casting it. Did you not hear the tale of the famous sorcerer, Doctor Strange? He dabbled in time magic in ancient days past, and knew not what he was doing, and he was scolded for it very severely. You don't want to end up caught in the abyss, do you? What
Oh,
if the
no.
spell fails? What if the spell fails, Arcanius? And the seal that you're casting to protect yourself also fails. They could draw you down into the hells along with the rest of us, and we'll be trapped there for an eternity, or worse, made into demons. So I caution
have
you,
a point there.
be very careful with that. Practice your magics in a safe environment before casting them in the heat of combat when we're not ready. What if you summon the Baelor or some other greater demon by accident and he slew an entire town that we were trying to save?
Oh, I wish I possessed such power.
See, there's exactly
Oh
my
my
point.
God.
You must see past the need for power. Magic is dangerous.
Spinning around and pointing his blade back at Arcanius. That is what will lead to death and destruction. He sheathes his blade and starts
Cassandra
walking up
steps
the
away at
path.
this point. starts speaking to Julian and says, "Well, my dear, looks like you've made a few new feline companion friends. Perhaps
Yeah, stop talking, start helping. I'm trying to save that dying saber tooth. Is there anything I can do?
Florence will cast Cure Wounds on it.
And that's what I'm talking about. And well, they will be friendly for some time.
Well, the
but
dying
mood
one
might change.
was not charred. You
Yeah.
really want to heal it?
She'll use
I'll give him one of my good berries. Let's do it this way. That'll heal
Okay.
1 HP.
she'll do Cure Wounds on Sabertooth Tiger 3 then.
Okay. How much does the good berry heal for?
1 HP.
Okay.
So
And
yeah,
then-
he's. I hope he knows he's not in a place to fight. And I would like to use my primeval awareness to make an impression on him.
Are you doing this on the first one?
Yeah, the one who's not charmed.
Alright, hold on, David. What did you roll?
Rolled an 8.
Alright. And then this one's got 1 hit point. Okay, so he's back up. And he kinda... What are you doing now, Dave?
Okay.
It's looking like it wants to get up and kill you.
Yeah, my like the thing is we have attacked it within the past 10 minutes. It says you cannot use this ability against a creature that you have attacked within the past 10 minutes. Otherwise I can try to communicate with it. That's completely your choice. If I cannot like make it understand that it's better calm, like with the 2 others being all cool around me, then I'll try to intimidate it.
Yeah, it's ready to kill you. Like I said.
I'll let it try. Fucking thing, I can punch it back to sleep.
Alright, so it reaches up, tries to claw you from the
I
ground.
punch it.
Alright. I gotta roll though.
Yeah.
Rolling with disadvantage. It missed.
Okay.
one.
I'm looking for non-lethal damage here.
Mm-hmm.
First attack is a 13.
Hits it. Alright, so it's back down.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. I'm like, bad idea. Really bad idea. I'm gonna leave these 2 for you here. And then place 2 good berries in front of it. Leaving 1 in my pocket. Or 2 in my pocket. And then I'm... Like, the other 2 would probably like to stay here with him, right?
Possibly, yeah. They can eat these dretches together. I guess the
Yeah.
meat tastes good to them.
I'll let them do what they like. So I give them a good scratch
So,
behind the
they
ears.
kinda like-
and then,
Look at their dead mate here, and they
I'm
sort of-
conscious.
well,
He, I did non-lethal damage.
non-lethal.
He's
Yeah.
unconscious. Yeah.
They just sort of hover around them, licking its wounds and stuff.
Yeah, you take good care of him, and next time, don't mess with people who are stronger than you.
Okay. So is everybody moving on? Cassandra's eager to leave.
Malik's already
So is
storming
Florence.
off.
Yeah, I think as we're walking away, I kind of like grab Arcanius by the shoulder and pull him in close. And like in a hushed tone, I tell him, well, you know, I'm not as stuck up as the others when it comes to your magic. To be honest, I don't completely understand what you're doing. But You have me worried. It's... It's not that I want to punish you for what you've done, but that I'm afraid for you. I don't want to lose a friend.
Oh,
Please
be all
be
right.
careful with these powers.
It was the burden I had to take in order to bring you back to life, and you know, and with it comes these new abilities. But you know, I didn't know what would happen. Honestly, I thought that we could use the fiends as a distraction and run away without harming the lions, or they could fight for us. I didn't know that they would just run such rampant and attack everybody that wasn't a fiend themselves.
Just be careful, please. I'm
I'm sure this is just the beginning.
Not to man its blade and not.
I might gain greater power where I might be able to control even greater fiends. So, you know, it'll come in
Arcanius.
handy in the future.
Can you hear yourself talk? That's crazy people talk.
No, that's ambition.
You couldn't control these small ones, so how would you control the big ones? Just, as I said, when you hear those voices again, ask yourself if it's worth it. In most cases, it won't be. So I'm going all I'm a friend who doesn't want to lose you on Arcanius.
Yeah, we understand. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, I did control that imp, and that imp is far powerful than those petty little demons. But I don't know what went wrong.
Oh, is it?
But I won't cast that again. I mean, I won't use that power again. That much I know. I know better not to use that one again. Maybe I'll just stick with summoning what I know. The imp. The imp seems to work, and he does my bidding as he's commanded very well. That much I know.
Well, I don't like the thought of you being beholden to some Prince of Darkness. If there's ever anything I can do to help you get out of this deal.
Oh, there's nothing. It's you know, my soul's already been claimed. So there's nothing that can save me, friend.
Well, maybe we can reclaim it. I'm sure your big badass demon lord has never met the likes of us.
Who knows? You might end up in the hells at some point, or wherever your god resides.
It's Buzzable, or whatever his name is, that monkey god king. That, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
I had to look him up.
The super duper badass of them all.
Yeah, he probably likes being called the Monkey God King.
Or the demon, I don't know, he's like he looks like a demon monkey with like tentacle hands and stuff. He's super badass. Like, yeah.
So, we'll stop here on this map.
Good enough.
But one last thing
Yeah.
is that, Julian, you notice there is some kind of like shrine over there. You could investigate it now or wait till next week.
That's probably a nice change of pace in the conversation with Arcanius. So Julian will point over to this woman statue, and she's okay. I trust you, Arcanius, but what's that over there? Come on, let's check it out. And she's all back to playful in the pack and jumps ahead.
Okay, Rex is looking on with you. He starts whimpering towards this shrine. Seems to please him. He's sort of like wagging his tail and looking up at it and tilting his head from side to side. And
What is this? I turn to Florence and Faerith.
Actually, you may even know. If you make a religion check, you could possibly.
I'll do a religion check.
You can make a religion check with advantage because you have inspiration, Julian.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that'll be used up till next week anyway.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay, which is pretty much my only chance of doing it. Yeah. Religion is intelligence, so +0. Still a 19.
19. All right. You recognize the visage of a certain god named Myeliki, which is a patron of many rangers of the forest. And from what you understand, you've seen a couple things like this in your travels along the Sword Coast. Rangers will often come pay tribute to a shrine of Myeliki and receive boons or blessings from the goddess. All sorts of various things can happen, but you've heard rumors that it'll speed your travels or cloak you from evil, things like that, and also heal the wounds of the injured on occasion.
Okay. I still have a hunting trophy with me.
Hunting trophy?
From my starting kit. Like probably some boon of large game that I hunted in the past, like a bear's claw or something.
Who is your god? Do you have a god?
I'm praying to Saloon mostly.
Saloon.
Like I was praying to the moon when I was running with the wolves and just
I
grew
think
out of that.
any good aligned creature, Myeliki will answer their prayers.
Like I'm not a monotheist. I believe in other gods as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And it definitely is appropriate after this encounter.
Mhm.
So yeah, I thank you, Myeliki, mistress of the hunt. Take this token of my appreciation. May our feet be swift and our arrows true. And I throw the bear claw into the pond.
All right. So, yeah, everybody's feels this aura surround them, and you're all filled with basically inspiration, and you feel eager to get on to confront the evil that lies ahead. So everybody next week will start with inspiration as well.
Ooh.
So,
Cool.
yep, which can be used for advantage on anything you choose. So, and I would have also given you guys healing and everything like that, but you don't require it. So, and you don't need to rest again for like the rest of the day. So, you're invigorated. And that
Nice.
about does it for tonight.
Alright then.
I am gonna head out right now, guy, because I got a big day tomorrow. So
I just
I had
wanted
fun.
to note. Oh, I just wanted to
Go
note
ahead.
real quick.